ratings. Of the 6 African countries assessed, 4 declined, while Kenya recorded a modest improvement. Internationally speaking now, Namibia's communications regulator has dismissed an appeal by Starlink against the rejection of its licensing applications, confirming that the satellite internet provider did not meet local ownership and control requirements. Now, the Communications Regulatory Authority of Namibia previously turned down applications for a telecommunications service license and radio spectrum access in March, citing non-compliance with national communications law. That's ruled that the reconsideration request failed to present new facts or identify errors, and the public submissions raised no grounds to overturn the original decision. Meanwhile, mediators in Switzerland say the United States and Iran have agreed on a roadmap towards a final agreement following their first round of high-level talks. Both sides have agreed to establish a high-level committee that's to guide technical negotiations, while committing to continue discussions until a comprehensive deal is reached. The talks also focus on reducing regional tensions, including efforts to end the conflict in Lebanon and secure safe commercial passage through the Strait of Hormuz. Technical discussions are set to continue this week. For your first bit of news on this Tuesday, let's end off here with a feathered football fanatic who's stealing the spotlight at the World Cup. Merlin, a pet duck from Mexico City, has become an unlikely internet sensation after appearing at fan events dressed in Mexico's national colors and happily posing for photographs. Now, videos of the cheerful bird waddling through crowds have attracted millions of views, with supporters embracing him as the tournament's unofficial mascot. Now, with South Africa's crucial clash against South Korea looming, perhaps Merlin could be persuaded to try his luck at a football oracle. If he is taking requests, Bafana Bafana fans would no doubt appreciate a prediction involving 3 points, celebration dances, and plenty of smiling faces. Well, that is where we finish off your 6 o'clock news. Let's get into some sports with Raul.
Thank you so much, Carissa. And yes, it looks like our duck picked Norway last night because they booked their place in the FIFA World Cup round of 32 following a 3-2 win over Senegal. Now, a 93rd minute goal from Senegal's Ismaila Sarr kept the game on the knife's edge on the final moments, but Norway held on to claim all 3 points. Now, also in action last night, Kylian Mbappe scored a brace in France's 3-0 win over Iran. After the second half, restart was delayed by 2 hours due to a thunderstorm. Well, there's so much news to talk about when it comes to the World Cup, and to continue that, Lionel Messi has become the all-time leading goal scorer in FIFA World Cup history. Now, the Argentine captain scored twice in his nation's 2-0 victory over Austria, moving to 18 World Cup goals, surpassing Germany legend Miroslav Klose. Well, we'll move to rugby news next as things are heating up, and hooker Siposetu Mnebelele has been named Junior Springbok captain for the upcoming World Rugby Under-20 Championship taking place in Georgia. Now, Mnebelele will lead the side, taking over from Riley Norton following his call-up to the senior Springbok squad. Now, South Africa begin their Under-20 World Championship title defense on the 27th of June against Uruguay. Well, we dive into tennis news, and former Wimbledon champion Marketa Vandrousova has been handed a 4-year ban after refusing to provide an out-of-competition anti-doping sample. Now, the Czech star denies using any banned substances, but under anti-doping rules, refusal to test carries the same sanction as a positive result. Now, Vandrousova's suspension will run until 2030, though she is expected to appeal. Well, that's a wrap-up for sport for this hour. We'll do it again in the next. But for now, though, many of you wanting to know what to wear today. Well, don't worry, Carissa's got the latest when it comes to weather.
Well, thank you so much, Raul. Let's dive straight into it to get you prepped on for this Tuesday. As usual, we get started now in Polokwane. Let's see what we've got for you on this fine day. Well, you start off with a partly cloudy sky. 8 degrees is how the morning gets started, and then 24 degrees is how it will end for your minimum and maximum. Now, there is a 10% chance of rain, but the weather does peak tomorrow at 26 degrees. Well, from Polokwane, let's head on over to Klerksdorp next, where on your side of town you'll have some morning clouds that will part ways for some afternoon sun. A bit of a cold start, 7 degrees is how we get into it, with a peak at 22 degrees. Once again, a 10% chance of rain, so do be on the lookout for that. But your temperatures will remain in those mid-20s. Then into Pretoria we go now, where it is a partly cloudy day that you can expect ahead of you. A chilly start once again, 8 degrees. Winter is officially here. 21 is your high though, so it warms up slightly with a 5% chance of rain. Your temperatures for the rest of the week remain in those lower 20s, but it's sunshine all the way around. And then out in the city of gold, let's move to Johannesburg next. Once again, some morning clouds making way for some afternoon sun. 8 degrees is how you'll start, a bit of a brisk one with an 18-degree high. As for the rest of your week, the temperatures will remain in those higher teens and lower 20s. Mbombela, on your side of town, let's see what we've got prepared for you. A beautiful day with mostly sunny skies is what you can expect. 12 degrees is how you'll get started with a nice high of 25 degrees. Now, there is a 5% chance of rain, but as for tomorrow, your weather does peak at 27 degrees, offering a beautiful summer's day. And then in the beautiful Bloemfontein, it's going to be clouds all the way around. And you can feel that right now. A 4-degree start to your day is what you're experiencing, with an 18-degree high. Now, there is a 25% chance of rain to accompany those clouds, but they should clear up slightly by tomorrow. And then finally, by Thursday, the sun will start shining again. Richards Bay, you're up next out on your coastline. It's a mostly sunny day as per usual. 14 degrees is how you get started, with a beautiful peak of 27 degrees. That is a nice day today. Tomorrow it does continue, but it brings in a 20% chance of rain. But don't worry, it does clear up by the end of the week. And then out in Durban, you can expect a partly cloudy day ahead of you. And on this Tuesday, your temperatures will range between 16 and 26 degrees. No percent chance of rain for the rest of the week, which means great weather can be anticipated, peaking on Saturday at 27 degrees. Well, that brings us to Mthatha next, where on your side you can expect a partly cloudy day. Bit of a chilly start, 9 degrees, but that does increase to a warmer 24 degrees. As for the rest of your week, those lower 20s to mid-20s is what you can expect, so great weather all the way around. That brings us to an Uba. Let's see what's going down on your side. You can anticipate some afternoon showers coming your way and a very cold start to your day. 4 degrees is your low. Your high is sitting at 21 with that 10% chance of rain. The rest of the week, you can expect partly cloudy conditions throughout, and by Thursday, the rain makes a return. Out in Kugompo City, it's going to be a partly cloudy Tuesday on your side. 14 degrees is your low, and your temperatures range between 14 and 26 degrees today. There's a 5% chance of rain that increases to 15% on Wednesday and 25% on Thursday, so brace yourself for some wet weather. And then out in Ebeja, you can expect a partly cloudy day as well, with your temperatures ranging between a nice 12 degrees and a set 22. That is accompanied by a 10% chance of rain, and those cloudy conditions do continue as the rain picks up as we head to the weekend. Out in the gorgeous George, good morning to you. Another partly cloudy day is what you can expect. 11 degrees is your minimum, with your max sitting at a comfortable 20 degrees. I mean, for the rest of your week, it's going to get colder and also wetter, so do enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. Let's head into Cape Town next. We're out in the mother city. What you can expect is a cloudy day ahead. We're already feeling the chill in the air. A 10-degree start is how you get started, with a 14-degree high. The weather pretty much remains the same throughout the rest of the week. It does peak at 17 on Thursday, but otherwise the temperatures do remain in those mid-teens. That brings us on over to Sutherland, where on your side you too can expect some showers throughout your Tuesday. A freezing start to the day sitting at 1 degrees, and that rises to only 11. Now, there is a 10% chance of rain today, but the weather is chilly throughout the week, with temperatures remaining in those mid-teens. And then out in Kimberley, you can also expect some showers today. It seems to be the trend so far. A 6-degree start to your day is your minimum, with a 21-degree high. For the rest of your week, it does clear up slightly with temperatures remaining at a steady 23-degree high from Wednesday through to Friday. And then finally, out in the beautiful Uppington, you can expect some morning rain that will clear as the day develops. A 4-degree start to your day, quite chilly, isn't it? And then 23 degrees is where it will peak. Tomorrow, though, it does get a lot warmer with 26 degrees as your high. And for the rest of the week, the highs do remain in those mid-20s. Aside from all the wet weather, we hope that you can expect and anticipate a beautiful day ahead of you. If you're not feeling entirely sure, you know that we've always got you covered with our morning sunrise view. And Zakele came through strong because you knew exactly what we needed at this time of the morning out in Vrede in the Free State. How gorgeous is that? In fact, Zakele, that looks like a painting that I would put on my wall. It's made it to the Expresso Wall of Fame. So well done and congratulations to you for making sure our Tuesday gets kick-started on the best of notes. We appreciate you, and a great way to get into the first hour of your Feel Good Breakfast show. Now that the weather is completely sorted, we still have 7 o'clock though, 0630369649. Hit us up. But for now, let's turn our eyes towards the fashion space. I think Raul needs some help.
Help me! No, of course, this is the fun part of the morning. Thank you so much, Carissa, and thank you for those incredible sunrise views. We've only done one, but we've got another 2 coming in the next few hours, so keep it coming and keep inspiring us. Now, I'm going to go and roll with this inspiration right now and ask you a favor, right? It is Tuesday, which means it's time for another style showdown. And I have 2 completely different looks, and I think I need your help. And which one is going to be? Which one are we going to wear? You get to decide. So let's go through the options right now. We've got option number 1, which is all about effortless, timeless style. We're talking about a classic V-neck cardigan. We got tailored trousers and clean white sneakers to match. It's a clean look. It's a good look. But I want to know what you think about this as we move over to option number 2. Now, this one embraces a fashion-forward, cozy aesthetic. That's what I'm going to call it. It's a bold argyle knit that we've got here, relaxed denims to match, and then, of course, we've got loafers and a cozy scarf that is just a little accessory. You don't see it now, but it's something that we can play around with. But it's that simple, Mzansi. Or is it that simple? This is the real task that I'm putting to you. Your choice, okay? What is it going to be? I want you to head over to the Expresso social media pages right now. Vote for your favorite look. Is it going to be option number 1 or option number 2? And don't forget to include the hashtag styled by Woolies. I know I'm matching Carissa quite a bit this morning, but let's spruce it up. Let's have some fun and put the power in your hands. So come through, make me look good for this Tuesday, and I'll be absolutely grateful once you've made your decision. There's a lot to look forward to right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And speaking of, Carissa's got the latest with regards to what's going down.
Oh, tough decisions, Mzansi. It is up to you, though, so let us know which look that our boy Raul will get into. I will say I'd love the denim, but we'll see which direction.
I know. Look, it was a good start. But let's have fun. Let's have fun. I love doing this with you, Mzansi. So come through with a good vote and come through with some inspiration, because that's what we're doing, especially when it comes to yay, sports. Yay,
sports. Sports for life, in fact. We want to definitely dive into how sports can change young women and men's lives from day to day. And then we're going to meet a Michel's Plain superstar, a sprinter at that. Lamicah Adamson standing by, and we can't wait to get her on our couch to see exactly what it takes to be a runner and a track star.
Don't blink, you might miss some, Zanzi, and we'll see you just after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show already. We haven't even gotten into the first hour of the show and it's feeling so good. And we've got a question that we want to put to you, right? Now, we all face difficult seasons. The question is, what is the one thing that keeps you motivated when life feels challenging? Now, we're looking for inspiration and I know that you can keep it coming right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. So use that number 063-036-9649. Don't forget the hashtag Expresso Show. Now, there's a lot of reasons that we can overcome our challenges. I think I'm always reminding you of the fact that no matter what goes wrong in life, no matter what obstacle you have in front of you, it doesn't matter because the potential to get over it is infinite. You have life inside of you. That's more than anything. With that, you could literally do anything. And the challenge is for you to step right one foot in front of the other and just keep moving. And I want to know from you, Mzansi, give us the inspiration, give us those reasons and come through with something inspirational. And speaking of inspiration, we've got some peeps on the couch right now that I think are going to give us exactly that. So Carissa's standing by with a powerful moment on how sport can really change our lives.
I mean, it's true, especially as today we are celebrating the fact that it is Olympic Day and the movement of how sports can change lives. And these incredible women on our couch have really dedicated their lives to do exactly that. Now, as we, of course, are chatting about how sports has the power to change lives, that mission is at the heart of Play Sports for Life, which has spent the last decade using sports to empower young people, but also build stronger communities across the entire Western Cape. So joining us on our couch, we're so privileged to have Carolyn Inglis, Program and Operations Manager, as well as Coach Nosipiwo Mbolambi, along with an athlete learner, the gorgeous Fatima Sar from Play Sport for Life. So let's give them a feel-good welcome like we do on Expresso. Come on, everybody. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning to you.
First and foremost, where can I get the merch? Because I also want to be wearing that bomber.
One of these.
How cute is that?
Isn't it beautiful?
I love it, Carolyn. But let's start with you with the Olympic movement's mission. It is to make the world better through sport, which I think is such a beautiful sentiment. So when we look at Play Sports for Life, how does that really bring that vision to life within communities?
So Play Sport for Life has been working in this environment for the past 10 years and more. Our mission is really to transform lives through education and sport. And I think for us as an organization, sport plays a pivotal role in the life of a child or of any youth persons. Predominantly, we work in marginalized communities across the Western Cape, and we all about wanting to bring change and transform in the lives of young people, and particularly girls and women in sport.
Yeah, we need more of that.
Yeah.
10 years, congratulations. That is a major feat. I mean, you've worked with young people in some of the Western Cape's most vulnerable communities, as you've mentioned. Can you maybe share a story of how sports has positively impacted maybe a young girl or just somebody's life?
Most definitely. We've got so many stories to tell.
I can imagine.
But I think one story particularly comes to my mind, and that is of a young boy who grew up in a marginalized community called Factoryton, which is between Kensington and Goodwood. His name is Jared. Jared was part of the program from a primary school level, and he attended W.D. Hendricks. He grew with the organization. He participated in our after-school programs and our school holiday programs. And he went on to perform at a club level, and he's an ardent baseball player. And Jared has gone through quite a few pathways. And today we can say that Jared is now employed.
Oh, come on, Jared.
At Play Sport for Life as a physical education coach.
Wow.
And I think his story is so touching for us as an organization because of the community that he grew up and that he currently still lives in. But he is such a proud person. He goes the extra mile to take the kids from that very community and take them onto a field where there's virtually just minimal grass and sand, and he goes and he teaches them, and through all of that, his own experiences shared through his own life skills that was taught to him at Play Sport for Life.
What a beautiful example. Jared, if you are watching this morning, hello to you and congratulations on that beautiful full circle moment and a great way to pay it forward to the rest of the community. I mean, today is about participation, Nosipiwo, inclusion and the joy of movement. So why is it so important that every child, regardless of their background, has access to that physical side of sport, but also the fact that we can connect through sports?
Okay. Every child has a right to play, has a right to grow, has a right to belong to a certain community, certain family. So the sport teaches the kids respect, leadership. It teaches them the self-control, the confidence. So they deserve to do sport, all of them. I don't think there must be boundaries just because of a certain background, because of the race. Every child must just enjoy and do sport.
I keep saying that one of my biggest regrets is that I didn't put more effort into sport, because it does teach you leadership, teach you how to work with people, teach you that sense of belonging and community. So you're absolutely right on that. And speaking about that impact, I mean, I'm looking at Fatima sitting over there, and I've got to ask you, as an athlete learner within this program, let's talk about the fact that participating in sport maybe helped shape your confidence. You can let me know a bit more about that. And also your goals and how you see life. Does it do that?
Yes. You know, when I started, I was very nervous, but as I like played with them, I actually gained more confidence. I talked with my teammates, my coaches and my teammates. They really encouraged me. That actually made me get to this here.
Oh, what kind of sports do you play?
I do physical education.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. And when you see examples like this, I mean, does it make your heart happy? Does it melt like custard? What sort of feelings are you getting from the impact?
Absolutely. You know, when we see young people coming through the path, different pathways that is offered to them, and particularly physical education was taken out of school as a subject.
Yeah.
And for us, that is hard to take in, because we can see what physical education does for young people in a school context. And it is wonderful when we walk away and come past with people like Fatima and her classmates, and the joy that they show, the confidence that they show. The teachers talk about how they perform when they come back after playing sport or physical education. And that for us is very rewarding, because we know that health lifestyles and just having opportunity to participate is a very, very good thing for us as an organization. That's all we want for our kids.
And how do people get involved? I mean, do they hit you up? I mean, looking ahead, how do people actually come and join forces?
Well, we've got a broad social media aspect. So people can go onto social media and they can go and have a look and see the types of work that we do, because we've got a variety of things that we do. We do edu sport, we do women in sport. We have a magic football program, which is particularly aimed at women and girls in the football environment. We have a Game Changers program. We do internship programs. And so there's a lot of things that young people can come and do at our organization. And adult people who want to offer up their services to us as an organization. Any forms of resources is required, especially for an NGO, and part and parcel of all of that, because we are PBO as well, a public benefits organization. There are great value and opportunities for businesses to come online and contribute to the work that Play Sport for Life does.
Ladies, thank you so much for coming here and sharing. I mean, Fatima, I'm so proud of you. Girl, I just met you a second ago, but I'm like, yes, she is the next superstar. Changing life through sport is what we are here for. So thank you for the work that you do. And we'll, of course, keep all of that information on our social media platforms so that you too can get involved, because we're right, sports can really change lives in the small and biggest ways, and make sure that you do a 360 to bring you back to your purpose and what you're meant to do. We will see you straight after this, but we hope that you are encouraged as we are celebrating movement throughout your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, listen, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show. You ask for inspiration while we are about to deliver. Now, Olympic Day is a reminder that every journey in sport starts with a single step, no matter where you come from. Now, we're going to bring in a sensation, a 14-year-old sprint sensation who goes by the name of Lamicah Adamson, as well as her mother, Vanessa, who's joining us after Lamicah broke the South African under-15 200-meter record. And she's here with the family to share their values, the resilience, and the support system helping shape one of South Africa's brightest young athletes. And she's on the couch right now. Before we say anything, let's give them another Feel Good welcome! Our superstar of the morning, Lamicah, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, Mom, are you proud?
Very proud and excited.
Let's talk about this, because obviously you've broken an incredible record. Before we even get to that moment, I want to talk about how long have you actually been sprinting for now? Because it's your second time visiting us on
Yeah.
Expresso Studio, constantly celebrating this moment. Where did it all begin? How old were you?
I was under 10 when I competed nationally. So,
9 years old, so that's almost like 6 years ago?
5 years.
5 years
Yes.
ago. So what would this superstar Lamicah tell that version of Lamicah 5 years ago in terms of what she needs to do and maybe something positive to tell her about, like how well she's done, right? What would you say to her?
I definitely say she has to work hard.
Yeah.
Put in training, train hard. I don't know.
Never give up, girl.
Never
Just
give
never
up.
give up. All right, but Bob, I must ask you, like, there must have been a reason or a time that you realized, hang on, this is more than just a fast daughter that I have. This is an incredible talent. We need to really push and discover what we can get from this. When was that moment for you, really?
Yeah, so actually when she was 7 in grade 1.
Oh, wow.
Before COVID.
Yeah?
So we got a glimpse of her at the school event.
Was it at an event?
Yes, it was the school event, inter-schools, and we got a glimpse of her competing, but then COVID happened. So when she competed under 10, we basically saw her go all the way to nationals, her first year competing, but we were lucky enough that her now coach, or then coach as well, who was actually a physical education teacher at her primary school, Parker's Primary, that saw her talent, and he nurtured the talent since 7 years old.
Thank you, Coach, for doing exactly that and bringing this talent forward. Lamicah, this must be such an incredible sort of journey for you. You, on the show previously, we were talking about some incredible results there. You're back again. You've broken a record. This comes with a little bit of notoriety. People starting to recognize you. People starting to say, hey, Lamicah, what's happening? Are you starting to have to adjust to this new role as people recognize you and also maybe inspired by you as well? What does it feel like for you?
No, it feels really good. I'm honored to be there to take pictures with the kids. It all started with me taking pictures with Bayanda Walaza, Akani Zombini, all
wow.
of them. And now I feel honored to be there because all the people who always supported me, that's like what I can pay back to them, taking pictures with them.
And I was watching those gents race recently. They've been doing some incredible stuff, especially Ayanda Balaza.
Yeah.
And I think if you think about those conversations, you that next generation. You literally are going to be the one that the girls are speaking about, getting pictures with, and then hopefully they one day can say, yeah, I even raced against Lamicah. There's got to be more to this than just a fast female with talent. There must be values at home that are nurturing this and kind of bringing it to life. What's the focal point at home, Vanessa? If I could ask you that, what do you guys focus and prioritize when you are at home, apart from just the training?
Yeah, so I think essentially being God-centered. You know, Lamicah needs to understand that the talent is God-given.
Yes.
And she
Blessed.
needs to work hard at that talent, you know. So we are proud of her and we encourage her to, you know, stay true to herself. Always have a positive attitude and discipline is very important. And then also to balance, you know, schoolwork and the athletics, you know, and be an example and what do you call it, a role model, to the younger generation.
Absolutely,
And one thing that I can say that she's made us proud, she has stayed humble through it all. And that is one thing we wanted, to always remain humble.
Please do. And please just carry on doing everything else that you are doing. I want to know how you are juggling it all, because after breaking this 200-meter national record, you've now been invited to go to Italy to compete, Belgium, Germany, all happening next month. Are you ready? Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's going to be tough to run under 18, but it will help me see what level I'm on.
Wait, so you running against under 18s, but you're
Yes.
still under 15.
14.
Whoa, that's huge. So that obviously gives you less pressure, I'd imagine, an opportunity to get experience.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to the most?
The 200.
The 200?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we can make some statements there. And Mom, for you, is there anything that you'd suggest to other parents when it comes to handling a talent like this and making sure that it is able to still enjoy, to be stimulated, to not put too much pressure on it and allow it to reach the success? How do you say you'd get that right?
Yeah, I think that what we've done with Lamicah is we've allowed it to still be a teenager.
Yeah.
You know, to enjoy life.
To be able to play.
Yes, still to play. And we love that about her, you know. So there's still a lot of growth in the sport. So we believe she needs to enjoy the sport right now. And so I'm behind the scenes. I look after her recoveries and her meals and things like that, even though she doesn't always stick to it. But I try, so it's a journey.
Momager is what they call it, a mom
Yes.
manager.
Yes, yes. And so, yeah, so we just support her in that way, you know, to let her still enjoy life, but also to enjoy a sport, you know, because in sport, especially athletics, you want the longevity of it. So we wanted to go through the process, you know, not to arrive.
Yeah.
So she needs to enjoy it.
I think I look at an example of a runner like, let's say, Gout, a young runner from Australia that has just entered that senior ranks. Maybe prematurely, maybe he's done it too early, but I think the best thing that I see from you is the fact that you get to enjoy life, and I hope you continue to do that amongst the celebrations and the blessings. I want to hear from you, though, with all the girls, all the boys, all the kids watching right now that want to be like you, that are working hard, training hard. What words of encouragement can you share with them?
Definitely work hard, train, discipline, eat good, sleep early. Yeah.
Simple. That's it. It's easy. No, it's not easy at all. It's hard work, and I can't thank you enough, Lamicah. I'm so proud of you. Our 200-meter national record holder. And let me tell you, there's going to be more records and more celebrations on this couch as we move closer and closer to her becoming an Olympian. I'm putting it out there. It's just a matter of time. It's not a matter of hope. Lamicah's journey truly is proof that behind every great athlete is a team of people who believe in them long before the medals arrive. And we're seeing it right now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Not feeling yourself? Fight back with one-day flu cure, packed with cinnamon power to blast flu symptoms fast, so you can power through your day.
Well, if flu is slowing you down, it is time to bring the heat with one-day flu cure. Packed with cinnamon power, it helps tackle a blocked nose, body aches, and even mild fever, so you can get back to the day feeling like yourself again. No time to pause life? Then power through it with one-day flu cure from Aspen. And here's the best part. 20 lucky winners stand a chance to win 1,000 Rand in cash. Now, all you have to do is head over to the Aspen Cough and Cold Squad Facebook page and enter the competition. One-day flu cure, blast the flu and keep it moving.
Not feeling yourself? Fight back with one-day flu cure, packed with cinnamon power to blast flu symptoms fast, so you can power through your day.
Well, still to come in the first hour of your Feel Good Breakfast show on this wonderful Tuesday, we have to get into a fitness moment, and this time around, me and baby are exempt because Raul's going to take it on and make sure that with Mrs. Piwo, they're going to have a fantastic time together, getting their fitness on as we celebrate movement today. And because we're moving, we earned our right to get back into the kitchen. So we're going to put something to the test with our TikTok hot mess or success. And this time around, it's all about mochi. Delicious smells coming from the side of the kitchen. So I'm really excited to get involved to see exactly what it's all about. We'll see you straight after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
CPUA right here. Carissa's going to be assisting us. My mic's down. Okay. All right. Take over, lady. Take over.
Yeah, and I'm so excited that you get to put Raul through all the fitness. So what exactly are we doing today? What do we get to witness?
We're going to do some warm-ups, body stretches. Yes.
Warm-ups and body stretches. I hope the man is ready. You came looking the part, so I think you are. Warm-up and stretches?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Sorry, I just had to sort my mic out there. Thank you so much for assisting us. So, are we ready for this?
Yes.
How you feeling? You
I'm
good?
feeling good, yes.
Okay, so where are we going to start? And I think this is a great time for Mzansi also to join us. We've got Nosi Piwo still with us, talking about getting warmed up. And I think everybody at home, get out of bed. Let's get loose, let's get moving, and let's get the heart rate pumping. How are we going to do that?
Okay. First, we're going to jog.
On the spot?
Jog on your spot.
Okay.
Okay.
Lekker. And this is obviously getting the heart rate
Yes.
moving,
One,
getting the blood pumping. Nice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay?
Ooh, right,
Then we
lekker.
change. High knees.
Oh, okay. Turning it up here, right? High knees.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay?
Nice.
And then you're gonna change again and do the star jumps.
Star jumps. Hey, we're moving here.
Yes, it's very cold.
Sanzi, I hope you guys are
It's
joining
very
us right now
cold.
as well. The heart rate is pumping. We're going to do some star jumps next,
Okay.
our third warm-up exercise. Ready?
All right, yes.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Woo!
10.
Oh, okay. All
Okay.
right. You're
You
moving
do.
now. I'm warm.
You do the stretching now.
Okay.
Okay, open your legs a little bit and then you cross.
Ooh, over. Ooh, that's like in the back there, yeah?
Okay. 1, up, change, 2, up.
Nice little pause over there every time as well. I like that. But Nosipiwo, I love the fact that you're allowing us to warm up first before we stretch, because I notice a lot of time people just go straight into stretches, but then the body's still cold, and that actually promotes more injury, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
getting the body warm first before stretching
yes,
is
you
actually...
cannot stretch. You need to warm up first before stretching, otherwise you're gonna injure your muscles.
And it's something that not a lot of people are actually aware of. So great advice coming through here this morning from our superstar, our moving queen. The reminder that before you even get your stretches on, guys, we need to warm the body up, right? That means getting the heart rate flowing, and that will prevent even more injury and allow us to fully reset the body. I'm feeling good. You got
Okay.
anything else for us?
The upper body.
Ooh. And just to have a little nice little
Yes.
stretch like this.
1, 2, 3,
Ooh, this is nice for the back,
4.
eh?
Yes.
I think anyone that
5.
sits all day, you have a tight back or tight scapula, this is a great exercise.
7, 8, 9, 10. We can
nice.
exercise our, like your neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know everybody waking up this morning probably got a little bit of a
Yes.
stiff neck, a little bit of
Yes.
niggle. This is really going to help just relieve that pain, relax your neck as well.
Then you change
Other direction?
other direction.
Sipiwa, I'm actually enjoying this one. Yo, my neck is tight.
Ne?
Ooh, I can feel all the rust coming
Up
off here.
and down. You can change.
I think if everyone that's on their cell phone all day, they should do this exercise because
Yes.
we're always bending over, yeah?
Okay. Then the shoulders.
Please, yeah, bring those in.
Forward.
We're always sitting with hunch shoulders. Help us. Give us the wisdom.
Come.
Okay, stretching them forward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then backwards.
Nice, all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
What's
the
period
last
that?
one.
Oh, last one, yeah. Let's squeeze it in.
Okay, on your toes.
On your toes.
Then walk. 1,
Whoa.
2, 3, and 4. Then you turn back.
My word, Nosiphiwe, this has been an amazing feeling. I think a beautiful stretch and a warm-up that everybody at home can do. And I'd encourage you to actually keep doing this stretch every day if you can. A great way to do a full body wake-up. And I think I'm absolutely ready for the day. You are too, yeah?
Yes.
I absolutely love it, Nosiphiwe. Thank you so much. Thank you for
very
being a
much for
coach that
having
is
me.
impacting in such a beautiful way. I love the work that you've been doing, and I'm wishing you nothing but success as you carry on sharing your good energy.
Oh, thank you
Absolutely
very much.
appreciate you.
Thank
We
you.
worked ourselves up an appetite. Let's head to the kitchen and, hey, where are we going? We're going to finish the stretch. Come on. Let's finish. Come on. We're going to finish this one, and then we're heading to the kitchen next. Oh, I love it.
And I will stretch along with y'all as well because, yes, we need to make room for yet another clever health hack as we get into another session of Success or Hot Mess. Listen, social media might just have given us the ultimate switch up for our sweet tooth, and that's all I've been craving lately. Today, we are putting the viral rice paper mochi trend to the ultimate test, wrapping a high-protein peanut butter and banana filling inside a hydrated rice paper. We're going to see if it delivers on authenticity, on the rubbery chew that we're promised. Is it a stroke of genius or a total texture disaster? So let's find out as Ralph joins me in the kitchen. And here are the steps. We're hydrating our rice paper,
Ooh.
adding a mixture. Oh, they got cinnamon too.
Ooh, I like this.
Bananas, adding it all together. And then I was told you basically freeze it and then you take it out to defrost slightly, and then that's what you're eating. Or they put icing sugar on top of it too. Oh, the controversial lean girl. Let's see if we enjoy this.
Wow, this looks
Yeah.
interesting. I think I could get down with this.
I feel like this
if
is
we make it
up your
correctly.
alley. Right. So
Okay.
we've got some cottage cheese, that's smooth cottage cheese, smooth peanut butter, icing sugar, a little bit of salt, and then our banana. So let's mix it all together.
Yeah, and this is not just like ingredients. This is actually like nutrition
It's
here.
healthy,
Obviously, we've got
right?
some good protein, a little bit of protein in peanut butter, although it is high fat, and it's a good fat.
Yeah.
And then we've got some great carbs and some good vitamins coming from a banana as
How
well.
about the icing sugar?
Just a little cherry on the top, you know, a little sweet in there.
A little sweet treat, why not? Okay, so you mix those together. Just
Okay.
a pinch of salt, though.
Right.
And
So
then
all
I
of this is
will-
mixing together.
It
This
does.
It's weird. Are
I
you sure?
know. I don't know,
Are you
Ralph.
sure?
We're
Okay,
going to
let's
see
find
this
out.
together. And I have to use 2 ricing papers. And this doesn't feel edible.
That like looks like cardboard. Like, it
Oh, no,
cracked.
I broke it.
It just cracked. Looks like something you'd pull out for like one of your school projects or like one of those art things.
So we definitely have to hydrate it.
Okay. You're
Add some
hydrating the rice.
water.
That's obviously going to get it like malleable and able to bend.
Let's see how it goes. Okay.
Weird.
And
Right.
then I'll wait for your mixture. We're going
Okay.
to put it all
So I'm
together.
popping that
I
in
can
now.
put bananas on the base along.
You said just a pinch of salt,
A
right?
pinch of salt.
Okay.
Maybe it'll taste like salted caramel.
And then I'm not mixing the bananas. Those are like going at the end, right?
These will go at the bottom so that we can see it like that.
Yeah, bro, look at this. Like, look how well this is mixing together.
Ooh.
I was waiting for like I'd have to fight with this thing. I don't know. Somehow the cottage cheese and the peanut butter just are made for each other.
I like that.
Whoa.
I do love like a prawn summer roll. And they usually use these papers.
They do,
so
they do. And I don't know if is it phyllo pastry, if it's a rice paper, but I've seen this
You
version
know what I'm
before. I
talking
know
about,
exactly
yeah.
what you're talking about. I
already
get it.
getting
I get it.
softer.
This is a weird fusion of a lot of things, actually.
I know, I'm here for it.
Okay, so
when you're
this
ready,
mixture
you
looks,
can
I
put
think,
her in.
absolutely perfect. So I'm popping some of this on top of here.
Just a dollop.
A dollop, all right? Just a dollop. Is that enough dollop?
No, I think a little bit more.
Bigger dollop?
A bigger dollop.
More?
More.
Hey, this girl wants it all. Okay.
Because it's a lot of paper.
That's true, that's true. But I want to ruin the fold, though. Okay,
You're not
how's
going to
that?
ruin it. I think so.
I think that's
it's
cool.
like making a perfect samosa. How much filling
Yeah.
goes in? I don't know.
Hey, the paper's very workable now, I must say.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to fold it like that,
Mm-hmm.
fold like that, and then just fold it over.
That looks cool. That looks cool.
similar.
I think we should actually get some bigger dollops in.
Okay, let's get more dollops in.
But this is a win. Okay, let's keep it going. I know we're going to possibly taste this, right?
We
and see
are gonna
what's
taste
actually
it.
going on in the flavor department.
I will say, separately, I like these ingredients. I love cottage cheese on toast. I love peanut butter with apples.
Yeah,
So maybe together it's going to work. I'm a little bit skeptical.
I'm
but
thinking it's
maybe.
going to be like a there's going to be a rich creaminess to it, surely. There's going to be some rich, creamy butteriness
Those
to
are
this.
two of my favorite words.
I know. All right, so
Oh, wait,
you're going with the banana
bananas?
pieces first? It's also such a fun one. I think if you get the kids involved in this, get the family to make this with you, you're going to have a lot of fun figuring this out. And I think that's the fun part. You don't have to be perfect.
And you
but
can use
definitely
all
wanna figure
different
it out.
fruits. So they've also used some strawberries as an option.
That's a proper dollop
Ooh.
there. You're not playing games
The dollop
anymore.
is dolloping.
You're not playing games.
My rice paper is not rice paper.
See, so maybe we've like left it in the water too long. I don't know if that's a thing. But
Okay.
this looks
Not bad.
cool. Okay.
We've made two
I'm
so
impressed.
far.
I'm impressed. We've made it.
Hey?
It looks like a success, but does it taste
Does it
like
taste
one?
like one? So
this
after
is the real
this,
question.
You put it in the fridge or freezer so
Ah.
it can harden a little bit.
Okay.
And then you taste it. So then this is the result.
And it kind of sits.
Let's try it. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit up that. I
sits.
want to hit up the banana one. It's just
I
like
want the strawberry.
talking my name. Do we bite it? Do we cut it open?
Ooh, it's so cold. We bite it.
Ooh, and the pastry's got like a sticky
Yeah.
jelly-like substance.
Cheers.
Cheers. What are we calling these?
It's a mochi.
A mochi. Yes,
Not a
to,
mochi.
I was gonna say my new mochi. That's weird. But wonderful. What?
Okay.
Do you know like an Asian treat of sorts?
I think that's what it is.
It starts there. You're waiting for flavor, but the pastry doesn't give it at all.
It gives the texture.
It gives it a texture, and then inside, it's just a burst of flavor. It's
yeah.
like fighting your way through to the center of just ooey gooiness. I like it. What do you think?
Take another bite and then tell us what you really think. I'm gonna hand you the paddle.
Should things be changing?
And then there's a treat in the middle. Okay, on the count of three, we're gonna reveal.
Okay. You know what? Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
I'm
it
going with
is.
success.
The
I'm not
creaminess-
mad at that.
I'm telling you, there's something wild about this cottage cheese peanut butter combo.
I never thought.
And it's not as overwhelming as I thought it would be. I
That's
was gonna be
what
like,
I
nah, this is gonna
like.
be too sweet. Nah, I'm gonna not. I would eat this entire thing and love it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, athletes pre-workout. This right here
That's
is
the
a
one.
killer. Intro workout if you're doing like long distance running and you want some
Ooh.
easy curls as
Just
well.
put it in your pocket
and
like
good
this.
curls. This is the new treat. If you're a cyclist, you're a long distance runner, endurance athlete, I think we just found the perfect race fuel
Yeah.
for you. You got fat, you got protein, you got carbs in here.
I would add chocolate.
Ooh, now you're being naughty. But listen, you could get so crazy with this. You could add as much as you want. You could go a little bit wild. And I think if you want to get more of this, Mzansi, scan the QR code on your screen right now. This inspiration is going to be coming through all morning long.
That's
This one
right.
is a success. We've got more to try it in a bit. And maybe you can try it out as well and let us know what you think of these recipes. But I love this one.
2 thumbs
It's a winner.
up from
yeah,
us. This
definitely.
is definitely a nice little healthy treat that you can add to your rotation. If it's a success from us, then it's going to be a success for you. We'll see you after this.
It's weirdly good, eh?
I know.
Right.
Only you can make my day.
Life doesn't slow down. When aches and pains get in the way, choose Panamo Gel for more than skin-deep relief. Available at retailers and pharmacies.
Hey, Mzansi, welcome back. Now, between the school drop-off, the grocery run, a busy day at work, and everything else life throws your way, every movement matters. So when a stiff neck, a sore muscles, or those nagging aches start getting in the way, trust Panama Gel for more than skin-deep relief. Now, Panama Gel penetrates the skin to reach muscles, helping to reduce pain and decrease swelling, so you can get back to the moments that matter. So look out for Panama Gel at your nearest pharmacy, because every day deserves your best.
Life doesn't slow down. When aches and pains get in the way, choose Panamo Gel for more than skin-deep relief. Available at retailers and pharmacies.
Well, it's just gone 7 o'clock on the dot. Let's get you those national news headlines at the top of the hour. Well, the FW de Klerk Foundation has appealed to U.S. President Donald Trump to reconsider phased cuts to PEPFAR funding for South Africa, cautioning that the move could disrupt healthcare services for millions of people. Now, Executive Director Christo van der Riede says linking medical assistance to political disputes is inappropriate and risks weakening the government of national unity. Now, the foundation also rejected claims of a white genocide, arguing that violent crimes affect all South Africans. In other national news, Acting Police Minister Firoz Kachalia says 600 million rand has been redirected within SAPS to ensure operational readiness ahead of planned nationwide demonstrations happening on the 30th of June. Now, Kachalia said the protests are placing significant strain on resources and also require additional support. Now, he warned that instability could damage South Africa's reputation as well as undermine economic growth, regional cooperation and migration management. Kachalia also expressed concern about the handling of a planned arrest operation involving senior police officers, saying he expected to be informed of such developments. Let's take a look further afield now at your international news-making headlines, where British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has announced his resignation, saying he no longer believes he's the right person to lead the governing Labour Party into the next general election due in 2029. Now, the decision paves the way for front-runner Andy Berman, a 56-year-old career politician, to potentially become Britain's 7th leader in a decade. Burnham quickly gained support from senior Labour figures, raising expectations of a smooth leadership transition. Now, Britain continues to grapple with political volatility and voter frustration 10 years after the vote to leave the European Union. Meanwhile, in news on the continent, Namibia's communications regulator has dismissed an appeal by Starlink against the rejection of its licensing applications, confirming that the satellite internet provider did not meet local ownership and control requirements. Now, the Communications Regulatory Authority of Namibia previously turned down applications for a telecommunications service license and radio spectrum access in March, citing non-compliance with national communications law. Now, it also ruled that the reconsideration request failed to present new facts or identify errors, and that public submissions raised no grounds to overturn the original decision. Closing off now with a young coyote pup in Arizona out in the USA that's on the mend after a dramatic rescue from hundreds of painful cola cactus spines that had pierced his nose, paws, face and even tail. Now, rescuers at the Southwest Wildlife Conservation Center spent around 2.5 hours carefully removing each barbed spine, with the pup first sedated and then placed in an incubator for both fluids and rest. Now eating well and socializing with other orphaned pups, he's slowly regaining his strength. Staff say the goal is to keep human contact minimal so he can remain wild and in a few months return to the deepest desert where his second chance at life truly begins after a pretty spiky start. Well, that is where we leave your 7 o'clock news. We'll touch base again at 8. For now, here's the latest in sports with Rao.
Thank you so much, Carissa. And yes, let's carry on celebrating all things World Cup now. Norway booked their place in the FIFA World Cup round of 32 following a 3-2 win over Senegal. Now, a 93rd minute goal from Senegal's Ismaila Sarr kept the game on a knife edge in the final moments. But Norway held on to claim all 3 points. Also in action last night, Kylian Mbappe scored a brace in France's 3-0 win over Iran, after the second half restart was delayed by 2 hours, and that due to a thunderstorm. Well, we're going to carry on with footballing news and celebrate a giant, because Lionel Messi has become the all-time leading goal scorer in FIFA World Cup history. Now, the Argentine captain scored twice in his nation's 2-0 victory over Austria, moving to 18 World Cup goals, surpassing Germany legend Miroslav Klose. Well, wrapping up on all things football, we move to rugby next, and it's heating up when we talk about Springboks. Now, hooker Siposetu Mnebelele has been named junior Springbok captain for the upcoming World Cup Rugby Under-20 Championship in Georgia. Now, Mnebelele will lead the side, taking over from Riley Norton, following his call-up to the senior Springbok squad. Now, South Africa begin the Under-20 World Championship title defence on the 27th of June against Uruguay. Well, wrapping up this edition of All Things Sport, we move to the world of tennis. And former Wimbledon champion Marketa Vandrousova has been handed a 4-year ban after refusing to provide an out-of-competition anti-doping sample. Now, the Czech star denies using any banned substances, but under anti-doping rules, refusal to test carries the same sanction as a positive result. Now, Vandrousova's suspension will run until 2030, though she is expected to appeal. Well, from sport, we move to weather, so let's see what you're going to be wearing today.
Well, thank you so much, Raul. Let's check out your weather for the rest of the country to get you sorted for this Tuesday. Now we get started in Polokwane, where on this beautiful day it unfolds under partly cloudy skies with a gentle westerly breeze coming through. Temperatures rise from a chilly 8 degrees to a more pleasant 24. Now sunshine does dominate the rest of the week, with highs climbing to 26 on Wednesday and staying in the low 20s through to next weekend. Let's bring it on to Klerksdorp next, where morning clouds give way to sunshine as your Tuesday does develop. Temperatures move from a cool 7 degrees to a more comfortable high of 22. Now, sunny conditions do continue throughout the week, with highs building to 23 on Wednesday and then peaking at 24 on Thursday. And then out in Pretoria, partly cloudy skies settle over the city today with a 5% chance of rain and a northwesterly breeze. As for your temperatures, it will range between 8 and 21, and the week ahead looks warm and sunny, with highs reaching 23 on Wednesday as well as on Thursday. Let's check out Johannesburg next, where morning clouds clear to afternoon sunshine across the city today. Your temperatures start from a cold 8 degrees and rises to a high of 18. Now, a warming trend takes hold throughout the week, with highs of 20 on Wednesday and staying in the high teens throughout the weekend. And then in Mbombela, mostly sunny skies make for a beautiful Tuesday in Mbombela. Temperatures climb from a mild 12 degrees to a warmer 25. Now, the warmth does continue midweek, with highs peaking at 27 on Wednesday before easing back into those low to mid-20s towards the weekend. Out in the beautiful Bloemfontein, cloudy skies hang over the city today with a 25% chance of rain and a northerly breeze. Now, your temperatures move from a freezing 4 degrees to a high of 18. And your conditions do improve throughout the week, with sunny breaks returning and highs of 21 degrees by Wednesday. To the coastline we go. We start in Richards Bay now, where mostly sunny skies and a light northeasterly breeze makes for a fine Tuesday. Temperatures will range between 14 and 27, and sunny conditions persist throughout the week, with highs between 25 and 27 right throughout the weekend. Into Durban, partly cloudy skies with calm northerly winds will define your Tuesday. Now, your temperatures will move from a mild 16 degrees to a more pleasant high of 26. The week ahead stays largely sunny, with highs in those mid to upper 20s through to Wednesday as well as Thursday. And then out in Mthatha, partly cloudy skies and a light northwesterly breeze greet you on this wonderful Tuesday. Temperatures climb from a cool 9 degrees to a warmer high of 24. Now your sunny conditions will take over from Wednesday with highs reaching 26 degrees by Friday. In Uba, formerly known as Craddock, afternoon showers are possible as partly cloudy skies build throughout your day. Now your temperatures will range from a cold 4 degrees to a high of 21 with noticeable northwesterly winds. Now partly cloudy conditions continue throughout your week with highs reaching 20 degrees on Thursday. Kagompo City, on your side, it's partly cloudy skies with a light westerly breeze. Heading into your temperatures, they move between 14 and 26 degrees. Now, cloudier conditions will settle in midweek with a 15% chance of rain on Wednesday, and that rises to 25 on Thursday. And then out in Ebeja, GQ, partly cloudy skies with a southwesterly breeze and a 10% chance of rain is what you can expect. Temperatures range from a cool 12 to a high of 22. Now, cloudier and wetter conditions arrive midweek with Wednesday morning bringing a 25% chance of rain, and that only increases by Thursday. Out in the gorgeous George this morning, partly cloudy skies and a westerly breeze with a slim 10% chance of rain is what you can expect today, with your temperatures ranging between 11 and 20. And wetter conditions will arrive from Wednesday and last into Thursday. And then out in Cape Town, a wet and blustery Tuesday is on the cards with heavy rain, likely with a 95% chance of precipitation. Strong northwesterly winds of up to 34 kilometers per hour will also come through. But your temperatures stay low, hanging or ranging from a cold 10 to just 14 degrees. We move to Sutherland next, where on your side showers and a brisk northwesterly wind of up to 26 kilometers per hour make for a cold Tuesday. And by cold, I mean cold. A 1 degree start to your day with a high of 11 is what you can expect, with partly cloudy conditions returning from Wednesday. And then into Kimberley, showers are on the cards today with a 20% chance of rain and a northwesterly wind. Your temperatures will range between 6 and 21. And a warming and drying trend takes hold throughout the week with sunny conditions and highs of 23 degrees moving in from Wednesday onwards. And then finally in Uppington, morning rain clears to a warm afternoon under partly cloudy skies. Your temperatures will rise from a very cold 4 degrees to a more pleasant high of 23. Now, warmer and sunnier conditions build throughout the week with highs of 26 on Wednesday and 25 on Thursday. Well, that's a wrap of your temperatures and your weather for now. But as you know, the cherry on top of our beautiful weather report is always your sunrise view of the hour. Now, this one is a gorgeous one. I'm not saying it's because it's from Manday Cupido. We share a surname. But Montclair Durban has never looked this wonderful. And thank you so much for getting in touch, representing Durbs so well. Look, they call it South Africa's playground for a reason. And with the gorgeous sky to go along with that, you have no other choice but to party away. Now, your high will be 26 degrees. So, Mandy, we hope that you enjoy your day and we wish you a beautiful one ahead. That is where we basically wrap your weather. We'll check in once again as soon as we reach the next hour. But for now, let's get into the outfits that you have chosen for our boy Ryle. Option 1 or option 2 when it comes to your fashion poll. This is what we've put to you for the last while. We've seen our boy in gym clothes, so it's going to be quite a jump up. But Dwayne Clarkson got in touch, and thank you, family, for saying something. I'd vote for option 2, he says. The Argyle knit, relaxed denim, loafers, cozy scarf give off a stylish outdoorsy vibe that really perfectly suits a nature boy. Comfortable, warm, effortlessly fashionable. I couldn't agree more. Okay, Dwayne Clarkson, 1 for option 2. Let's see what else we have going here. Teresa van Veek, thanks for getting in touch. Option 2, definitely, she says. Well, we get to see him in loafers. We often see him wearing sneakers. Option 2 is more his style, and I just know Raul will rock that look. Teresa, thank you so much. I also love a loafer moment. It is all the rage right now. Deirdre Karim saying option 2, Raul, the smooth, relaxed look. look. And I do love that Raul can do casual, he can do super dressed up with his top billing, and then he can reach that in between. And I think today he's done exactly that. The votes are officially in. Let's welcome in our nature boy.
I'm gonna walk in smooth
Ooh.
and sultry. Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, yeah, this is such a good combo.
Those jeans.
That's what I wanted to talk about the most. The jeans give me that extra little flair.
You know?
It makes you want to dance,
Hey.
move the legs, just do something crazy. I love
It's
it,
the
man.
white socks for me.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure if I should go with a black sock or a white sock. Obviously, black makes sense when you're playing a black top, but
Yes.
I don't know, it's giving me MJ vibes.
I love
Make
it.
me
I'm
feel like
here. I'm
You
here
know
for
what
the
I mean?
MJ channeling.
Zanzi, you get me, and I love the fact that almost everybody unanimously chose option 2.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are right. I wear a lot of sneakers. I'm always wearing this sort of functional, active look. So
Yeah.
this one right here,
Still functional though. You seem to be moving.
I can do a full squat.
There's enough room for us all. I love it, Mzansi. You have made such a fantastic choice for our boy Raul. He looks good, he feels good, and of course the rest of the show is just going to get so much better with this elevated casual. The Argyle knit, he is winter ready, and I would say officially you are too bold to be cold.
Hey, Argyle for Raul, and this is just style, and I can't thank you enough, Mzansi, for making it so.
I love that. Remember, you can shop this look at Woolworths in store online and on the Woolworths app. And if Raul looks this good, I can tell you, you also are going to be rocking the great loafers and jeans. Well, now that you're looking fantastic, we can
I just
actually
wanna
get along
dance.
with the rest of the show. If Raul just pops out and dance, just to forgive him. Forgive him. It's all about the body confidence, and that's what we are channeling and have been on the show today. And I think that sports, once again, makes its way felt when it comes to confidence.
Yeah, I think there's many roles that are played in the world of confidence and building that confidence. And I think this is the discussion that we have to have. Obviously, we're talking about the support behind it, the motivation behind it, and all that inspiration too. So this is a conversation we gotta have, especially as we're choosing nothing but the good stuff. You've chosen a great look. Now we're gonna choose to serve you and give you nothing but the good stuff. Don't go anywhere.
We'll see you now.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back at your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Tuesday, and y'all have come through with some good stuff, so we're going to give it back in return, especially with this conversation. Because over the past few weeks, we've been celebrating the young women who are showing up, stepping onto the field, and chasing their goals.
That's right, but behind every athlete is a team that often doesn't get the spotlight, whether it's the coach offering guidance or even the parent offering encouragement or the people on the sidelines cheering us on. Support can make all the difference in helping young athletes really grow in their confidence, but also their resilience and their belief. So today we're joined by mom and daughter duo, the gorgeous Hayley and Alyssa Milan, to unpack the role support systems play in helping our young girls thrive, both on and off the field, at home, but also when they reach the pitch. So guys, welcome and thank you. Ladies, welcome and thanks for joining us.
Are we good? How are we doing?
Good.
All right, thank you firstly for joining us this morning. I know live TV can be very intimidating, but you're in good hands, just as. I want to talk to you, Alyssa. Obviously, our young talent, and we're celebrating so many young superstars, much like you. What's been the most sort of important thing that you've gotten right with regards to how support, how it impacts you, how it allows you to get the confidence that you have in your sporting journey? And also, what sport is it that you do play, by the way?
I play netball.
Okay. And with regards to that supporting role and the impact, like, why is that so important for you?
I think it's important because it helps boost your confidence.
And you need confidence in the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was the reserve for the netball team. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my sporting journey went a little bit slower, but I completely get that. Whether it's the girls cheering on the sideline or your coach shouting and saying, go, 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 or your parents in the background. I mean, Hayley is the parent as well. How do you kind of strike the balance between encouraging your child to really show up, but also putting pressure on them to perform? I think that's such a fine line in between,
And the
right?
good kind of pressure as
Yeah,
well.
the good kind of pressure.
It's definitely a fine line. So as Alyssa's parent, I tend to rather just focus on her efforts in each game, her growth, and also just her joy of the game. Because I think if they don't have that, that's just when confidence levels drop.
True.
So I try to just create that positive space, not just for her, but her teammates as well, just to make them feel like they have somebody to, you know, come during halftime or something and just have a support system. I think that really helps them thrive.
For sure.
And I think it is so important. I think you've got a great perspective to maybe answer this question. What do you see with regards to like some of the biggest challenges young girls just like Alyssa are going through in sport and maybe even beyond the sporting field as well? I mean, there must be so much external influence that's causing so many challenges right now.
Absolutely, especially at this age.
Yeah.
Confidence is definitely the thing that they struggle with as they become more aware of themselves.
Of course.
And as we know, 1 in 2 girls actually quit the sport because they were criticized on their bodies.
And the talent gets wasted.
Exactly. So, you know, that is why I said earlier, you know, focus on the efforts and the love of the game, and that actually helps them grow because they want to do better for themselves. So, yeah, I think as parents, as coaches, grandparents, whoever's supporting them there, is just to create that positive environment so that they can enjoy the game.
Have you gotten to a point where you can enjoy the game, or is it still lots of nerves for you?
Oh my gosh, we were at a netball tournament not too long ago and emotions were high.
I can imagine.
We were on for the entire
Alyssa, who do you
weekend.
think gets more nervous, you or mom? Because when I competed, my mom was the one that got more nervous. Or your side?
I think my mom.
I think so too.
She does the stressing for you, so you don't have to.
She can just play the game. What position do you play?
I play goalkeeper.
Defense.
Come on, goalkeeper. I
Nice.
love to see it. So, I mean, when you are on the not the field, what would you call
call it the court, I
The
guess,
court,
yeah.
When you are on the court, have there been moments where you felt like challenged or there's been a setback and then maybe you hear mom in the background screaming, go, 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 Alyssa, and that's helped you, you know, prevent the goal from happening? How does support help you in that space?
I think it's great because like you feel more confident when they do it, and like you don't feel like you're in doubt.
Because doubt can be a big one, hey? And often it happens in our minds where we get so caught up instead of being present where we're at. But I'm pretty sure you've stopped a lot of goals from going in. I mean, goalkeeper of the year. Hey?
I wanted to know maybe something a little bit more serious, Alyssa, if I can ask you this, because it's something I experienced as a kid. Not every game went the way I wanted it to go. Sometimes we'd be on the back foot, sometimes we'd be losing, or sometimes I would have a bad game. And I'd get really like frustrated and caught up in myself. Luckily, though, I'd have a teammate supporting me or maybe someone I could lend a hand to that would give me that encouragement. Do you have that in your team? Do you guys have the ability to share encouragement with each other in the team, or are we still kind of getting to that point? How do you treat each other when your back's against the wall, I guess?
Like we just try to encourage everyone, and we just need to remember the words that like when we tell each other.
Yeah, okay, nice.
I think
Like
that's
that.
very helpful. And you know that translates in life as well. What kind of words would you share with each other? Just like to keep going, to keep showing up?
Yeah, we just tell each other like we need to keep going,
Yeah.
and we shouldn't like be scared when we're losing. Yeah.
It's true, because it's easy for fear to just take over in that moment, and then the game's lost, where you could actually, like Bafana, I'm just going to say, guys, we have to get into it. That first half got us down, but they just showed up and picked up that scoreline once again. So well done on all your efforts as well.
I love the fact that you're showing up here on live TV, and it's very overwhelming, but yet you are just slaying this away. I wonder if I can ask you, for many kids watching right now, I'm sure they're inspired by you, Alyssa, like, yo, look at that brave young chick on live TV, mom as well. Do you guys have any words of like encouragement for youngsters out there? Because I know a lot of kids right now are not pursuing their talents because they're scared of not fitting in. They're scared of like what people are going to think about them or being judged. What words do you maybe have to kind of get them over that sort of hurdle and obstacle?
Do you want to go?
Alyssa, anything you could say to young girls?
Like you shouldn't be scared, and you should be confident, because no one's like really looking at you. They're looking how you play, like your ability.
Your ability. That's beautiful. How about you, mums?
Yeah, I would give advice to parents, to coaches, anyone supporting on the side of the court or the field.
Yeah.
Focus on the goal, you know, not just their performance. I think that will just create an environment for them to thrive.
Absolutely, and thrive they are. Haley, Alyssa, thank you for joining us this morning. You must tell us when the next game is so we can also be cheering, going,
Yes.
go Alyssa!
Go,
on the
Alyssa!
sidelines."
No
We're so
goals scored
excited
against
about
her,
you.
hold
That's
that.
what I'm saying. So well done, and thank you so much for joining us on Expresso this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Beautiful. Look, it's clear that while medals, trophies, and results may be part of the journey, and it's a good part, the real foundation is often built by the people standing beside the young athletes, like our moms over here, every single step of the way.
Yeah, and I can't do this enough. A huge thank you to our guests, our superstars, for sharing their experiences and reminding us that when girls are supported, when they are encouraged and empowered, there is no limit to what they can achieve.
And if you'd like to learn a little bit more about the Dove Body Confidence Sport Program and also its mission to help more girls stay active, stay confident and engaged in sport, be sure to check out Dove's website and also their social media platforms.
Choose confidence. Dove is the perfect first deodorant for teens. Gentle on skin, effective on sweat.
I've been enjoying the focus on young girls in sport, but I also know that June is a big part of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And let's shine a spotlight on that moment for a second. Brandon Fairweather is going to come through to tell us more about his new book and how men can be brave, right?
I think it's such an important moment that we need to bring to the surface. And I think this song couldn't come at a more perfect time. So you, Mzansi, you're in for a treat. You don't have to go anywhere. Grab a little coffee and we'll see you around the corner.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Thanks for joining us this morning. And it might not be a Monday, but the motivation is coming through fast. Now, we all face difficult seasons. We've been talking about that off air as well. What do you do in those moments, though? What is that one thing that keeps you motivated when life really feels challenging?
Yeah, we asked you to come through with some voice notes or some messages on the number 063-036-9649. And hey, y'all absolutely did. I'm going to go through some of these comments right now and hopefully we can share the wisdom. So Cindy Mnyeni says, good morning. I always pray harder and I don't compare my life with any other people. I know God will bless me when the timing is right. And yes, divine timing is always perfect.
That is right, Cindy. Thank you for that reminder. Lynn Truter coming through. What keeps me motivated is the fact that everything we're going through is temporary. Have a beautiful day, stay warm and safe. I like that idea. Sometimes we don't have the perspective exactly to know that it's a peak or a pit and you are just going to move through the motions.
We've got DC Class who says, what keeps me motivated during challenging times is remembering that every difficult season is temporary. My faith, the love of my family, and focusing on small daily wins help me keep moving forward. One step at a time, one day at a time. And you can't do more than that.
That's it.
I think that is such a perfect way to just sum this all up. Don't overwhelm yourself with everything at once. Small steps, one at a time, and just keep chipping away. Consistency is key.
Well, thank you so much for those beautiful nuggets and reminders. And we're going to continue with that encouragement right now because Chani is standing by and she has a chat with Brandon Fairweather about his latest book, The Hell Inside Our Heads.
My Feel Good family, you know we love to talk about all the good stuff, but we also have to shine the light on very important topics. And June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. It is a time dedicated to ending the silence and confronting the stigma around emotional well-being. Now, our next guest knows firsthand the devastating toll that anxiety and trauma can take on the mind and the body. Brandon Fairweather has battled immense health hurdles from open heart surgery and a stroke to a cancer diagnosis. But instead of letting fear dictate his life, he transformed his pain into purpose. And in this raw, deeply personal and surprisingly hopeful new book, The Hell Inside Our Heads, Brandon offers practical, real-world coping mechanisms for anyone who is struggling with mental turmoil. My Feel Good family, let's put our hands together for Brandon. What a privilege to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Chan. Nice to be here.
Oh my goodness. I think reading up on your story, you're 43 years old. I think you've gone through so much more than someone in their normal lifetime would even go through. So let's talk about the open heart surgery, the 2 strokes. You also had a severe internal blood situation. What was that all about?
Yeah, I was born with a defect on my aortic valve. And so from birth, they always told me I would have to have corrective surgery done. But they thought, like, you know, in my 40s, like this sort of age.
Yes.
Turned out I ended up having it at the age of 28, which was quite young. So on my 3rd wedding anniversary. So it was quite a, you know, I always joke with my wife that, you know, I loved her so much that they had to repair my heart. So, you know, cheesy line, but use it while you can. But yeah, so I had that, and just leading up to the corrective procedure, it was obviously a real blessing and everything went really well. I had amazing doctors. So I was very blessed that all that went well. But leading up to the surgery and post the surgery, there was a lot of anxiety around that, I mean, which is understandable. I think I was someone who was a little bit predisposed to anxiety as it is. So I think to kind of have that combination was quite a recipe for disaster. But yeah, after the surgery, a lot of people think, well, you know, now it's done, it's fixed, you should be happy, you know, you should no anxiety. But I think you still have this, you know, they literally open your body up and saw through your sternum. So it's quite a procedure. And I think in that process, lost a bit of trust in my heart and in my body. And I think leading up to it was quite traumatic. So just had a lot of anxiety around that. And then kind of the other medical health challenges came later. But, you know, went through a period of life where it was about 4 or 5 years where just on and off really severe anxiety, and got to a stage where it just, you know, was at a point where I was like, this can't be for nothing. Like, it was quite debilitating. What I mean by that was kind of, you don't want to go out, you don't want to hang out with friends, you don't want to go to parties, you don't want to do anything really. And, you know, it's quite a struggle even just to get up and face the workday or sit in traffic or some of the basic things that we just do so automatically. So, yeah, I got to a place where I was like, I have to start writing about this or journaling it, because I just couldn't believe that that someone could go through this. And someone who's gone through really bad anxiety will relate to what I'm speaking about. Because you think to yourself, how do you get to that point?
Exactly. And you've mentioned that writing this book was actually like personal therapy for you. So at what point did you go, well, I actually have to share this with the rest of the world and make this a public journal?
Yeah, I think that part of it, like you say, was like, let me just write about this. And that became therapeutic because as I realized, in the heat of a panic attack or sort of severe anxiety, which fortunately for me, it didn't turn out to be, but a lot of people that can then progress into full-blown depression. I started writing things down and I wasn't really sure, will this be a website or a podcast or an article or something, but there was this feeling inside of me that was like, this has to mean something. I've got to be able to create something out of this. And as I started chatting to more people over recent years, probably about 3-4 years ago, someone said we started having these conversations. And I think as you start telling people and advising them how to cope with their own anxiety, people were like, this, the world needs to see this. They need to hear this. And that's been a really rewarding process. I think once I decided this could actually be a book, I was like, okay, this is even more. And I started to get a sense of, okay, this is what this all was for. This was always meant to be. And I don't want to sound holier than thou, but it's just my lived experiences through this. And so really just wanted to share it with the world and encourage more conversations, which is kind of the main purpose, especially for men out there who struggle to speak about their feelings and their struggles. We're very primal. We need to protect, provide, this is our thing.
Yeah.
So it's not just for men, it's for men and women or anybody struggling with anxiety or depression or any mental health issues. But yeah, it's been really great to go through the process.
Okay, let's talk about the title of your book. It's called The Hell Inside Our Head. Was there ever a moment in your life where that title actually resembled what was going on in real life for you?
Yeah, absolutely. The title for me was just the way I would describe what was going on. Again, it's this thing this force that people can't see. And so, The Hell Inside Our Heads was an apt title for me. It's the way I think a lot of people experience it and can't name it. And one of the things I say is that, the hell inside our head is often the price we pay for this heaven on earth life that we believe in,
This book is obviously going to help a lot of people out there with all their mental struggles and their anxieties. But something incredible that you've decided to do as well is make it a non-profit initiative. So every extra cent, any extra rand actually made from this book, you go out there and buy books for people in need. Take me through that.
Absolutely, yeah. So when I say non-profit, that's obviously for me personally. I mean, it's still a publishing business, so people, would sell it through the various outlets that we'll mention just now. But for me, it was about getting this book into the hands of as many people as possible who need it most. Any proceeds that I personally make from it, I'll reinvest into buying more books, and I have bought quite a couple of hundred of them already that we want to give out to people who need it. So if you're having a coffee or a chat to somebody and you see that they're struggling, we've got a tool for you.
So we have a published book now in 2026. What is the big plan for Brandon? Are we hoping to do public speaking? Are we doing wellness workshops? What can we see come 2026?
I think at the moment, definitely making myself available for that. I do have a full-time job and I'm very blessed to do the work that I do, and I love what I do, so I'm certainly not changing any careers. But certainly I think in my spare time and when I can take time off, I've made myself available to do any speaking engagements or talks that we can do to help other people. And there's certainly a plan to do more books in future. The publisher, Tracy McDonald, has been incredible in her team, and I've really enjoyed the process. So I think I've always enjoyed writing.
Okay, so let's focus on this one. Where can everybody go out and support you and buy the book?
So it's available exclusive books. It's on Takealot. It's also on loot.co.za, and I think a couple of the other leading bookstores like Estoril Books, Bargain Books, and a couple of online websites. It's also on Kindle and Apple Books as well, so you can read the online version.
Well, Brandon, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on the book, but also thank you for just sharing your story and being vulnerable with us today.
Absolute pleasure.
Incredible. My Feel Good family, that is some powerful insights from Brandon. You guys can go out and get his book. It is called Hell Inside Our Heads at Exclusive Books for 290 Rand. And we are obviously still celebrating Men's Mental Health Month. So we want you to go out today, ask all the men and the women in your lives the very important question of how you are doing today, because that answer might actually change their entire lives. Let's change pain into purpose.
I love that note. I think we should be asking each other that question. How are you doing today?
You know what? I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Every day is a good day to have a good day, and that's the perspective I try to have when I wake up and my alarm goes off. How are you?
I'm good. I'm more grateful by the fact that I've got life inside of me and I'm using it right now to serve you, Mzansi, and do something exciting. We're bringing on exciting conversations this morning, which you've already had a piece of that pie. And speaking of pie, we've got a final pastry pie with some strawberries.
Wow.
And we're going to find out if this one is a hot mess or a success after this. I think it's going to be a success.
I think it's going to be a raging success.
Yum.
And speaking about success, Shay J is also standing by, showing us how he can be brave with his latest single. We'll get into singing and eating straight after this.
Sounds good.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and thanks for choosing to spend time with us this morning. Now, we've all had those moments where life feels a little bit overwhelming, some days more than others, and we need a little extra push to keep it going. So today we're sitting down with a multi-talented South African singer-songwriter and also entertainer who knows exactly how to capture that resilience. Now, his latest single is called Brave, and it's quickly become an anthem for anyone digging deep to overcome obstacles. He's here with us today to talk about the track and, of course, his meaningful partnership with the Radar Unearthed initiative. So please, let's give him a feel-good massive welcome. It is the one and only Shay J. Falling of my words here, Shay J. Welcome and thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I see you got the denim on denim.
I feel we are connected. We're connecting today.
Which means we're already family. I mean, you knew we were family anyway. But let's talk a bit more about your background with the commercial radio space, acting, musical theatre. I mean, a multi-talented human being. How do these different performing platforms and also avenues really influence your style of songwriting and singing?
I think it was written in my DNA that I would end up as a performer in general across different platforms. I've always been into music, growing up singing choirs. I stayed fit.
Of course, I remember those.
I stayed fit. And then I got into musical theatre through Artscape. Went on to study music at Wits. I'm a proud Witsie. And ended up in the music industry and now radio.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, so growing up, I know you're saying as Stedfords, the parents would attend that. We would put our best and our hearts on the table as well. But musical influences, what were you listening to? Are you a 90s kid, 2000s kid? What influenced your style?
I am a 90s kid, a very proud 90s kid. Nothing wrong with some Britney in there.
Ooh, I love me some Britney.
But I'm also a bit of an old soul. I love the Commodores, you know, stuff like that. Some Whitney in there. Soul, Aretha Franklin.
Shaka Khan.
Jazz. Well, jazz is my music background. But, you know, we had to explore some other genres as well.
Yeah, and diversify. How about a boy band? Were you into any of them?
The Backstreet Boys,
Yeah.
Backstreet's back.
And NSYNC, man, come on. So let's talk about your music in particular. Brave is the single you've put out, very courageously as well. Beautiful anthem, as I've mentioned before. And the background to it is that you also were sort of going through it as therapy, you know, writing your way through a moment. So talk to me about the creative process. What are you actually trying to translate with the song?
So before I talk about Brave, I have to mention RADA.
Yes.
So RADA and Earth. So RADA, firstly, they are a humanitarian organization focused on empowering individuals. And RADA and Earth is the musical art side of it. They support up-and-coming or aspiring singers-songwriters as well as already established artists. And they really go out of their way to build a close relationship with the artist and strive to walk that musical journey together.
Sure.
And the purpose is to promote and support new music, share messages of inspiration, and also create opportunities to highlight the work that RADA does. So to answer your question, Brave is part of RADA and Earth Volume 3, and all royalties go towards these various projects that RADA is involved in, which is absolutely amazing.
So for people who haven't heard Brave before, what is it about? What are you talking about?
So I kind of wrote the song at a time when I was trying to figure out what's the next step in life. And you know, the unknown can be a very scary place.
Very intimidating.
And for me, it was a way of working through those emotions. And I just had to remind myself, you know, you've got this, you've got this. And I want the song to be a reminder to everyone that we all have the grit and resilience inside us. To, when we go through these things, to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try again.
I love that. I see the 90s kid coming through with that Aaliyah reference.
Absolutely. And I want to quote Oprah.
Yes, please.
There's no thing like failure, okay? Failure is just life directing you in a different way.
I love it. Just redirecting you where you need to be. I'm so here for it, and thank you for that reminder as well. I'm sure it's motivated somebody right now. Music-wise, when it comes to genre, does Brave differ from what you usually would put out?
It's very much still in that pop mainstream, but there are so many different sides to me. I never know what a song is going to sound like until I get into studio.
Sure.
For instance, Brave sounded like a ballad to start off.
Wow.
And then I got the opportunity to work with the incredible Mark Belling from Mean Mr. Mustard.
Incredible.
Who produced the song. And it turned into this pop anthem, which is something that I'm so passionate about. So shout out to Mark for his brilliance.
Well, we love to see collaboration. I think that is so important. Whether it is with RADA or Mark, we're here for it. And thank you for allowing us to hear it today.
Yes, I'm so excited.
We're going to get into it, right? And we're all going to feel brave by the end of this. But Shay J, I got to ask you, in terms of a dream collaboration, if you haven't yet touched it, who would it be? Who's on your list?
There are so many.
So many, I'm
so
sure.
Many, but I have to mention Miss Lyra. I absolutely love her music. And then many moons ago, I had the opportunity to sing on stage with the legendary Lady Smith Black Mamba.
Oh my gosh.
An absolute dream come true.
What a casual name drop. That is insane.
Yeah. No, that was a dream come true. So if I get to maybe release a song with them, everything can end there for me.
And you know what? We call this our manifestation station. So now that you've said it, you've got to prepare yourself for it.
I'm ready.
You ready? Open up the heart. Lady Smith Black Mambazo featuring Shay J. We are so here for it. We're already playing it on repeat. For now, though, we're going to enjoy the sounds of Brave. And yes, Mzansi, we are going to get a front row seat to all of that in just a little bit. For now, let's get into the kitchen to make sure that we see if it's going to be a hot mess or a success.
Oh, yeah, inspired by Shay J. I can't wait to hear the performance of it. Now, though, we're going to hopefully be inspired for some more inspiration coming from TikTok, right? Now, if you love elegant desserts but hate dealing with complicated pastry dough, this next trend is for you. Now, today we're going to be testing out the internet's stunning strawberry phyllo pie. Yeah, scrunching layers of buttered pastry right into a dish and flooding it with a rich cream cheese custard. Now, the question is, will it bake into a golden bakery with success or turn into a soggy, collapsed mess? Well, let's put it to the test right now. And I know Carissa's going to be joining me for this one. And we've been loving all this inspiration coming from TikTok right now. I want to know if this one looks good, but is it going to taste that good?
It already is going to be a winner for me. Okay, I'm going to separate your eggs for you.
Nice, thank you so much.
We're going with the egg whites. And then you've got some phyllo pastry over here.
Yes, so this is kind of creating the bowl of where all this goodness is going to go inside. So that would essentially be your first step, is to really get this going. I don't know if we've got a video of inspiration that we could lend a hand to before we check this out. Yeah, we do, of course. So let's check out what the recipe is all about and if Carissa and I can replicate it. Let's roll this thing on.
Oh.
All right. Checking out the phyllo pastry going in. So that's what we've done already. I saw the egg yolks go in with the cream cheese.
Oh, it's the egg
That's
yolks.
why you're separating it. And then a very beautiful floral display in the terms of these strawberries.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so you're needing egg yolks, not egg whites.
Yes,
okay,
the egg yolks seem to be... I thought it was actually the egg whites, but you're right. The egg yolks are going in with this cream cheese that I've got in the bowl right now. So let's do exactly that. Nice.
Not bad.
Nice moves. Nice moves. So Mzansi, I've got the cream cheese here. I'm adding the 2 yolks, as you saw in the video.
Wow.
We've got over here some cornstarch mixed with icing sugar.
Okay.
Interesting, right? So that's going to give it a little bit of consistency as well as some texture as well. I'm going to start folding this, but I'm probably going to have to end up whisking it once it's all really come through together. But already earlier when we worked with the cream cheese and the peanut butter,
it was easy.
Wow, it mixed like perfection.
So maybe the key is getting it to room temperature and not just out the fridge, right?
I think that's definitely going to add some value. I mean, look at this mix already. I haven't fully mixed it up, but I'm going to just see if I can show the camera.
Wow.
It looks like a yellow buttery goodness, right?
That's my Pantone color of the year.
That color coming through, and you can see the swirling as everything just mixes. I mean, look at that.
Lovely. Does the fruit go into the batter?
No, so this is where it gets really fun, right? So I was going to use the whisk for this, but I don't even think I need to. Yeah, I'm kind of just going to show you exactly how this gets put together. And this is going to be our first layer. Okay, so this is going to kind of form most of the good stuff that goes into this pie and gives the pie that ooey gooiness that we've been celebrating this whole morning.
We have, which is why I'm thinking it's going to be a success.
Yeah,
okay.
right. That looks good. I'm going to add all of this in here. And then we've got to literally level it out once it's placed in here because the next step is the fun step. And we're going to do this last step together. So let's just hope that there's enough
I'm here
of
for
this.
the fun. There's more than enough, surely.
Yeah,
does the
just get a good
butter get
spread.
poured on too? More butter, more better.
The butter's going to be like the final act. Okay, that looks good, right?
That looks good to me.
Happy with that? Okay, cool. So, as you can see, Mzansi, first layer is in. I'm going to show the camera that. So we've got our beautiful ooey gooiness. That's the cream cheese in there. Now, we're going to create this like flower effect.
Okay.
And there's 2 ways of doing it. You can start in the center or you can start on the outside. It's harder to start on the outside, but it looks better. And I think we can take that challenge on. So you want to try that?
Show me.
So basically, we're going to start off by just literally start doing a layer like this, okay? Nice and simple. I'll do the first off, and then hopefully we can meet around the edge.
Okay.
And then the next round, we will actually then, let me just pull some of this pastry out here so we can make more space. And then essentially, hopefully we'll meet and then
whoever
go to the
cut
next
these
level.
strawberries, shout out to you.
Shout out. Folks were working since like Sunday, I think, slicing away. We've got thousands of strawberries. No, I'm joking. You don't need thousands of strawberries. You just need a few, but when you cut it up, it really goes the distance.
It really looks amazing.
Cool stuff. All right, so first
show me
level
the
done.
next
I'm just going to make sure that our petals all go outwards. So just change those two. Only those two, that's it.
I wasn't
Right, now we're going to go for our second layer and see if we can make it overlap. So you see all the gaps?
Yeah.
Let's just overlap on the gaps now.
I see.
Check that out. And the pattern slowly starts to emerge.
This is the thing about baking. It is fun.
It's like art craft.
It's an art.
You know, like putting a project together or just having fun. This is really what it is. So that's why I think it's so good to get the kids involved in this one.
Agreed.
And have some fun.
And we just keep going, right?
Yeah, let's keep going. We're going to get to the center soon, so we can keep at it. This is going to look amazing, right?
Oh my gosh, it smells. I love strawberries.
Oh yeah, the
They
smell of.
good, they
Are you like a
taste
strawberry
good.
milkshake kind of girl as well?
I can't do milkshake because...
Too sweet for you?
I'm lactose intolerant.
What? You are?
This is not a surprise, Ryle.
I forget because you just chow down in these kitchens.
I have to.
You
I have
love
no
lactose in the
choice.
morning, clearly.
I have no choice.
Oh my word, I must say, Chris, this is looking amazing.
It's looking so good.
How awesome.
Wow.
Nice. Okay, wait, I'm going to leave it there.
Leave it there, leave it there, leave it there.
Perfection. Okay, this,
Oh
I
my
gotta show this off to the
gosh.
camera. So do you see the effect of starting on the outside? You get everything to like layer on. Now we've got our
It's
petals.
better than that one.
Yeah, it is. Now what we're going to do is, I'm going to use the whisk. I know I shouldn't be using the whisk, but I'm essentially just going to like baste the edges of this, right? So get some buttery edges. Look at that. All on the edges of the pastry. Because you asked what the butter's for. This is like the glue that's going to be putting everything together.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit around there.
Because we can.
Because we can. I don't even know this is in the rules, but we're going to make it better. And then, that's what we're going to do with the nuts. We're just going to sprinkle them all around the edge.
Make sure it makes contact with our glued sides.
And these are almonds.
Yeah, these are almonds. These are the good kind. Pretty much, this thing is done and dusted. This one goes in the oven at 180, around 10 minutes or I'm not actually sure how long this goes in the oven for.
Keep an eye on
Check
it.
out and scan the QR code. There you'll find the exact answer. I know the temperature must be at around 180 degrees. I'd imagine it's around 8 to 10 minutes, but keep an eye on it because remember, everybody's oven is different. Some are hotter, some are colder. So I'd suggest keep an eye on it. I'd suggest scan that QR code, and I'd suggest that you try and make it as good as this.
Right.
Look what Chris and I just did, and we haven't even baked this one yet, but that's how it
Here's the
ends up
results.
looking. So
Wow.
good. Check how the pastries just really come to life.
Right, it's probably crunchy too.
And we've got to find out if this is a
Success
success or
or
hot
hot
mess,
mess.
right?
All
Let's
right.
get into it.
Ooh,
I
did you
love
hear
the
that
crunch.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to do this?
Do you have a plate?
I
No.
don't. We can just pop it on the board here. It's fine.
Okay.
Don't stress. It's really about tucking into this. I think from looks perspective,
It's already a win.
massive success. I don't know. We're going to have to really figure
It's
this
a
one out.
phyllo pastry. I got it.
Is this challenging you there?
It's challenging me. Okay, no, I got
Let's
it.
see if we can get this one out. Zan's reminder, obviously I have mentioned it before, but scan that QR code. We've got another recipe coming at you, just to inspire you to get your own creations on. Let me help you there. Oh, almost got it. There we go. All right, let's get a little knife, cut a little piece off. Boom, boom, boom. Are you ready for this?
I hope
I'm gonna
so.
just do a little slither, okay? Oh, wow, the pastry's proper. All right, you want to take a piece for yourself there? There we go, hands are washed. Okay, I've got a little bit of something here, and... Oh my gosh. This is too easy.
3, 2,
Ooh.
1.
Oh, it's sweet. The strawberry comes through in such a good way. It's a huge success from myself and Chris.
Delicious.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Wow, wow, wow. This is indulgence. This is dessert. And this is what we're going to reminisce on while you do the same in Zanzi. We'll see you around the corner. I'm blown away.
Oh
Nice
my gosh.
Nailed
Great
it.
job.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome Welcome back, Mzansi. It is, of course, your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on S3. And how could we get through another week of World Cup magic without touching base about what's going on?
Yeah, lots of drama in the World Cup. And we're talking about the FIFA World Cup that's happening right now. And it was a night of drama in Group J as Algeria fought back from a goal down to beat World Cup debutants Jordan 2-1 in San Francisco. Jordan looked on course for a famous first ever World Cup victory after Nizar Al-Shirashdin fired them ahead in the first half, but the Desert Foxes showed the experience with Nadir Ben Boli as well as Amina Jeri scoring in the second half to hand Algeria a crucial 3 points and keep their knockout hopes alive.
Well done,
What a moment,
James.
yeah?
We love to see it. At the 36th minute, Nizar Al-Rashdin gives Jordan the lead. It's first ever time Jordan have led a World Cup match. So history was being made as we were watching.
And I love those moments already because you see like the country, you see the people get behind celebrating something like a first World Cup goal. It's huge. We saw it early in the previous matches, but you just see the emotion come out on the field. It's such a beautiful thing to see.
And win or lose, that already is a win for the team.
Because
in and of itself.
they've been training years, sometimes decades, to get to this moment. So never mind just the fact that they're going for a World Cup, but just being present in the celebration. And then having a cherry on the top of actually scoring a goal in that moment. History being made in the finest of forms. Now, it didn't stop there because the 69th minute, Nadir Ben Boli heads home the equalizer to spark Algeria's comeback. And this is where the magic went down because after this, the 82nd minute brought Amina Jori scoring the winner as the Desert Foxes complete the incredible turnaround.
Come on, Desert Foxes. I mean, in and of itself, what a great name. So well done on that. Great kit. Well done on that. But Algeria showed their experience after being beaten 3-0 by Argentina in their opener. Algeria desperately needed a response to that, and they were never going to go down.
You know what? I think this is what the experience pays for because they remained calm despite trailing at halftime, and their quality eventually told. Now, this was a must-win game, and they delivered when the pressure was at its highest because, must-win games are proper. That's where all the mistakes happen, but clearly not tonight.
And we're crossing fingers for Bafana on Thursday morning. Okay, 3 a.m. We're going to be there. We're going to be watching you. First time ever, though, Algeria have won a World Cup match after conceding the opening goal.
Ooh, nice.
But of course, heartbreak for Jordan. Jordan are eliminated from the tournament, but well done on their efforts regardless.
I can just imagine the emotion when they were leading at halftime and what was going on in the fans and the players' heads.
They thought they had it.
Oh, a taste of that success. And I think you just got to work a little bit harder. Next time around, that's going to be a team to defend. History was made at the World Cup once again, and it was an historic first World Cup win that could have gone down, but of course, experience stopped that from happening. Al-Rashdin's goal was their first of the tournament, like we mentioned, and I think Group J is now wide open. Argentina have already secured qualification with 2 wins from 2, but what's next is Algeria, who now head into their final game against Austria, knowing victory could send them through to the round of 32, but only if they get the result.
Oh man,
Pressure's
the stakes
on.
are so high. And this is what makes it so exciting. We all have bums on seats. And of course, if you haven't already, download that SABC Plus app so you don't miss out on any of the action. Because game after game, we want to back our boys.
We definitely do, Mzansi. And we're going to bring you the results first when it comes to all the latest. And speaking of, it seems like official duties must commence once again. So we're going to roll straight into that right now. And of course, we'll be chatting sport and FIFA in just a bit. So Mzansi, stand by for the latest because it's about to go down straight after this.
Well, that's right, Ryle. Thank you so much for bringing us here. Just a minute after 8 o'clock, let's update you on your national and international news headlines. We get started with the Electoral Commission that says South Africa's registered voter roll has increased to 28.5 million. That is up from 27.7 million voters registered for the 2024 national elections. Our Chief Electoral Officer, Sai Mabulamo, says more than 477,000 new registrations were recorded over the weekend, with young people aged between 16 and 29 accounting for 80% of the total. Now, the IEC also says 2.4 million citizens checked or updated their registration details. The next voter registration weekend is scheduled for the 1st and 2nd of August. In other national news, the F.W. de Klerk Foundation has appealed to U.S. President Donald Trump to reconsider phased cuts to PEPFAR funding for South Africa, saying that the move could disrupt healthcare services for millions of people. Now, Executive Director Christo van der Rede says linking medical assistance to political disputes is inappropriate and also risks weakening the government of national unity. The foundation also rejected claims of a white genocide, arguing that violent crime affects all South Africans. In your international news making headlines now, Kenya's High Court has found Health Minister Aden Duale in a contempt for disobeying orders halting construction of a US-backed Ebola quarantine facility at an airbase. Now, the ruling follows public protests over the project intended to house Americans exposed during outbreaks in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda. Despite previous court orders, flights carrying equipment and personnel continued to the site near Nanyuki. Now, the court said its orders cannot be undermined, and Duale is to appear in court today for consideration of mitigating factors and sentencing. Meanwhile, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has announced his resignation, saying he no longer believes he is the right person to lead the governing Labour Party into the next general election happening in 2029. Now, the decision paves the way for frontrunner Andy Burnham, a 56-year-old career politician, to potentially become Britain's 7th leader in a decade. Now, Burnham quickly gained support from senior Labour figures, raising expectations of a smooth leadership transition. Britain continues to grapple with political volatility and voter frustration 10 years after the vote to leave the European Union. Now, speaking about World Cup news a bit earlier, let's continue down that avenue with a feathered football fanatic who's stealing the spotlight at this world's World Cup. We're talking about Merlin, a pet duck from Mexico City that's become an unlikely internet sensation after appearing at fan events dressed in Mexico's national colors and also happily posing for photographs. Now, videos of the cheerful bird waddling through crowds has attracted millions of views, with supporters embracing him as the tournament's unofficial mascot. Now, with South Africa's crucial clash against South Korea looming, perhaps Merlin could be persuaded to try his luck at a football oracle. If he is taking requests, Bafana Bafana fans would no doubt appreciate a prediction involving 3 points, celebration dances, and plenty of smiling faces. Well, that's where we leave your news for this Tuesday. Let's get your final bit of sports from Rao.
Thank you so much, Chris. And yes, our last round to dive into all things sport. Let's start off, of course, with the FIFA World Cup action. Now, Norway booked their place in the FIFA World Cup round of 32 following a 3-2 win over Senegal. Now, a 93rd minute goal from Senegal's Ismaila Sarr kept the game on a knife edge, and that was in the final moments. But Norway held on to claim all 3 points. Now, also in action last night, Kylian Mbappe scored a brace in France's 3-0 win over Iran after the second half restart was delayed by 2 hours, and that due to a thunderstorm. Well, we've got to carry on with all footballing news, and let's talk about this giant, Lionel Messi, who has become the all-time leading goal scorer in FIFA World Cup history. Now, the Argentine captain scored twice in his nation's 2-0 victory over Austria, moving to 18 World Cup goals and surpassing Germany legend Miroslav Klose. Well, lastly, in all things sport, we dive into rugby news, and hooker Siposetu Mnabalele has been named Junior Springbok captain for the upcoming World Rugby Under-20 Championship in Georgia. Now, Mnabalele will lead the side, taking over from Riley Norton following his call-up to the senior Springbok squad. Now, South Africa begin their Under-20 World Championship title defense on the 27th of June against Uruguay. And a final update in the world of sport, we move to tennis. Now, former Wimbledon champion Marketa Vandrousova has been handed a 4-year ban after refusing to provide an out-of-competition anti-doping sample. Now, the Czech star denies using any banned substances, but under anti-doping rules, refusal to test carries the same sanction as a positive result. Now, Vandrousova's suspension will run until 2030, although she is expected to appeal. Well, that's a wrap-up of all things sport. We will definitely dive into it again tomorrow morning. But for now, though, a last chance to see what to wear for the day in the world of weather.
Thanks so much, Nature Boy. Let's check out exactly what nature's doing when it comes to your weather around the country. Let's get started now in Polokwane, where your Tuesday unfolds under partly cloudy skies with a gentle westerly breeze coming through. Zoning in on your temperatures, it rises from 8 degrees to a pleasant high of 24. Now, sunshine will dominate the rest of your week with highs climbing to 26 on Wednesday and staying in the low to mid-20s throughout the weekend. Klerksdorp, you're up next, where morning clouds give way to sunshine as your Tuesday progresses. Temperatures move from a cool 7 degrees to a more comfortable high of 22. And sunny conditions continue through the week with highs building to 23 on Wednesday and peaking at 24 on Thursday. And then out in Pretoria, partly cloudy skies settle over the city today with a 5% chance of rain and a northwesterly breeze. Now, temperatures range from a cool 8 degrees to a high of 21. The week ahead looks warm and sunny with highs reaching 23 degrees on Wednesday and on Thursday. Let's move into Johannesburg now. In the city of gold, morning clouds clear to afternoon sunshine across the city today. Your temperatures range between 8 and 18. Now, a warming trend takes hold throughout the week with highs of 20 on Wednesday and staying in the high teens through until the weekend. And then out in Mbombela, mostly sunny skies make for a beautiful Tuesday. Temperatures will climb from a mild 12 degrees to a warmer high of 25. The warmth continues midweek with highs of 27 on Wednesday before easing back to those low to mid-20s towards the weekend. And then out in Bloemfontein, cloudy skies hang over the city today with a 25% chance of rain and northerly breezes coming through. Temperatures move from a freezing 4 degrees to a high of 18. Now, conditions do improve throughout the week with sunny breaks returning and highs of 21 degrees happening by Wednesday. Let's check out Richards Bay next, where mostly sunny skies and a light northeasterly breeze makes for a fine Tuesday. Your temperatures will range from a warm 14 to a high of 27 degrees. Now, sunny conditions do persist throughout the week with highs staying between 25 and 27 degrees right through to the weekend. In South Africa's playground next out in Durbs, partly cloudy skies do remain calm, northerly winds defining your Tuesday. Now, temperatures move from a mild 16 to a more pleasant high of 26. The week ahead stays largely sunny with highs in those mid to upper 20s on Thursday and Wednesday. And then out in Mthatha, partly cloudy skies are coming through with a light northwesterly breeze. And your temperatures, they'll range between 9 and 24. Now, sunny conditions do take over from Wednesday with highs reaching 26 degrees by Friday. Out in Uba, afternoon showers are possible as partly cloudy skies build throughout your day today. Your temperatures will range from a cold 4 degrees to a high of 21 with noticeable northwesterly winds. Now, partly cloudy conditions continue throughout the week with highs of 20 degrees on Thursday. And then out in Kugompo City, partly cloudy skies and a light westerly breeze make for a mild Tuesday. Temperatures move from a comfortable 14 to a warm 26 degrees. Now, cloudier conditions settle in midweek with a 15% chance of rain on Wednesday and 25% on Thursday. From there, we move to Ebeka. Out in GQ, partly cloudy skies with a southwesterly breeze and 10% chance of rain is what you can expect. Temperatures ranging between 12 and 22 today. Now, cloudier and wetter conditions arrive midweek, with Wednesday bringing a 25% chance of rain and Thursday increasing to 45. In the gorgeous George this morning, partly cloudy skies with a westerly breeze is coming through. There's a slim chance of 10% when it comes to your rain today. Temperatures move from a brisk 11 to a high of 20. Now, wetter conditions arrive from Wednesday with a 25% chance of rain and highs dropping to 16. And then out in Cape Town, a wet and blustery Tuesday is in fact on the cards for today. Heavy rain coming through, sitting at a chance of 95%, along with strong northwesterly winds of up to 34 kilometers per hour. Degrees range between 10 and 14, and the rain does persist into Wednesday before conditions ease slightly into the week. And then out in Sutherland, showers and a brisk northwesterly wind of up to 26 kilometers per hour make for a cold Tuesday. Temperatures are between 1 and 11. Now, partly cloudy conditions return from Wednesday with highs gradually building to 16 and 17 on Thursday and Friday. And then out in Kimberley, showers are on the cards today with a 20% chance of rain and a northwesterly wind. Temperatures do climb from a cold 6 degrees to a high of 21. A warming and drying trend takes hold throughout your week with sunny conditions and highs of 23 degrees from midweek onwards. And finally, out in Uppington, morning rain clears to a warm afternoon under partly cloudy skies. Temperatures rise from a very cold 4 to a pleasant 23. Now, warmer and sunnier conditions build throughout the week with highs of 26 on Wednesday and 25 on Thursday. That wraps up your weather, and I hope you've taken notes to see how you too can dress and prepare for the rest of the week. Before we get into our 8 o'clock sunrise view, let's check in what happened at 6. Zakele got in touch at 6 o'clock, sharing this gorgeous morning view with us straight out of the Free State, really setting the bar very high, Zakele. And thank you so much for representing the Free State so well. From there, we moved on to the next sunrise morning view, and thank you, Mandy Cupido family, who sent this gorgeous morning view from Durban out in Montclair. And it looks like you literally woke up, thought of us, snapped a picture and sent it through, which we value so much, Mandy. So thanks for getting in touch. And then maybe we've saved the best for last. Berenice Klainsmith out in Langebaan shared this gorgeous morning view. I have to pick a favorite, and this happens to be it, with the sun just making its way over the horizon, shining so beautifully there, reminding us all that Langebaan maybe is the place to be. 17 is what you'll expect as your high today, Berenice. And thank you for also representing your side of the city so incredibly well. We appreciate that. And yes, Langebaan has been added to our bucket list. We still have the rest of the week to get through on 06303699649. Let us know exactly what it's looking like through your lens.
Hey, listen, winter is coming. Are you ready? That's the question. Now, before symptoms strike, choose relief you can trust. For coughs, croup, and bronchitis, keep Linen Bors Triples. Now, for relief of coughs and chronic bronchitis, keep Linen Turlington. You can keep Linen Cough Mixture to relieve phlegmy coughs and Linen Vit Dulcis for relief of colds, fever, and mild asthma attacks. And you choose an original Lennon, timeless and trusted since 1898. Listen, there's still a whole lot to look forward to right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show as we approach the last hour. We're talking about stars in sport, and that's going to be on the front page of entertainment news. And of course, we heard all about him, but Shay J is still ready to perform, and we're going to put into a little bit of a test and have some fun with him a little bit later. And that means you don't need to go anywhere. The magic continues right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's true. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Welcome back as we delve into the world of entertainment, but this time with a bit of a twist. As the world celebrates Olympic Day, we are reminded of the power of sport to inspire, unite, and also get us moving day to day.
Absolutely. Now, this year's theme encourages people everywhere to make physical activity part of their daily lives. But while sporting stars are famous for their performances in competition, some of their biggest moments are happening off the field. So let's dive into the athletes, the stories, and headlines everyone's talking about right now, and especially comes to our Olympic athletes
I love
out there.
to see it. Okay, you can't say Olympic athletes without talking about Simone Biles.
Oh, the one and only.
She absolutely kills it every single time with so much flair too. Our 4-time Olympic gold winner, and we love to see it. What's great about her is that the fact that she kills every stage she's on and every match she steps onto, but she also is a huge advocate for mental health, which I think is so special. She goes beyond just what she's doing over there because she's a monster. And she says, you know what, sports also requires a mental game like no other.
Yeah, I love the fact that she really was so vocal about this entire process last year, last campaign for her, and advocating for human beings. The fact that all these athletes need mental capacity, need positivity, need support, and they need so much more. And I think she's at the forefront of making us realize that they are human beings at the end of the day, right?
Because it's so easy to say they are superhuman, and they don't even
like
go.
it.
They don't go through the things that we go through. But at the end of the day, the human brain and heart and spirit is the human brain, heart, and
she
spirit.
really was an advocate for all of that. The way she so truly and so proudly stood firm in her beliefs and represented so many other athletes out there. I think what she did continues to redefine what success looks like, both on and off the field.
It's true. And as we continue talking about that, can we give him the title of GOAT? I'm talking about LeBron James.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
You might just be able
Greatest
to.
of all time.
You might just be able
Come
to.
on, the legend that we all know and love, known for his basketball absolute prowess. He is incredible, but also beyond the court, he's a fashionista. Okay, that's not what we're talking about right now. We are talking about the fact that he, through his entertainment production company, has contributed so positively to telling stories within entertainment. So Nipsey Hussle, for example, RIP to the great. He also helped his documentary and film being created, which is such an important story when it comes to community building and when it comes to positive contribution in the hip-hop space.
I thought this was just like a blasé story about us just celebrating someone's company. But it's actually more than that. The more I dive into this, the more realizing that what he's done is created a bigger voice.
That's it.
An opportunity for stories to be told the right way.
That's true.
And this is someone that comes from, he's a product of a product, essentially. So being able to share some of these stories and to resonate with so many other athletes, I think this is such an awesome opportunity. I can't wait to see what more documentaries, what more pieces of inspiration come through from this. And I think it's almost like entertainment is becoming a blueprint for these next generation of superstars.
It's true.
You've got to do more than just what you're doing on the field. You've got to tell the story and beyond. And I think this is what the people are really wanting the most.
And who better to back you than LeBron James? I mean, Nipsey was great in and of himself. And we can't wait for that posthumous album to come out on the 14th of August. It's
Everybody's
gonna be
waiting for
huge.
it.
But shout out to LeBron James for contributing so positively and contributing his money and voice to this. Let's talk about Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner.
Why are we talking about them?
Why are we talking about them?
It's Olympic Day, right?
They never miss an opportunity to be courtside when it comes to a basketball game, which I think is so cool. And Timothy's in it. He is
he's like in the game,
in the game, right?
I'm just checking. There's a whole lot of other superstars around him as well. But
Ben Stiller was there.
Yeah, but that was so cool. I mean, seeing obviously the fact that people aren't just enjoying their own spaces, but they get inspired by others, like athletes, for example. It's really cool to see that it's not just a show up of like who's who, but it looks like amongst all these superstars here, like you mentioned, Tracy Morgan, Tina Fey, Ben Stiller. Man doesn't care. He's just involved in the game.
He's almost on the court with them about to bounce a ball. That is crazy. But of course, what's great is that in the pop culture world, it's that crossover. So more people are talking about sports. More people are talking about the power of sports and basketball. Congrats to the Knicks once again for that win on your side. I know that New York City went absolutely nuts for the past.
They're still celebrating.
celebrating.
Oh, they're going to use the whole year to just claim this one and let everybody know.
That's right.
Well, listen, from inspiring personal stories to celebrity outside courtside moments, Olympic Day is a reminder that athletes and sport fans alike continue to shape entertainment culture around the world. So stay tuned, because we will be back with more on your Feel Good Breakfast show with regards to entertainment news in just a bit. But for now, though, the real entertainment must begin.
Stepping up, Shay J is here. And I think we all just need that bit of encouragement. So please, let's give him a round of applause for his performance called Brave.
Yo! This one is called Brave, and it is my little fight song to anyone who might be going through something right now. It's your reminder that you've got this.
Ever felt like you carry the world on your shoulders and nothing seems to be going your way? Happiness is something we take for
Difficulty right now. Obviously, this is live TV.
Yep.
We're always going through the most, and we thought, let's just put him on the spot and warm it up. No, Sean. This is part of live TV. I know that crazy things happen all the time. How does it feel, though, being in the moment?
No, I think that happened because you guys have been indulging in some nice food while I'm sitting here.
We low-key have.
And we didn't share anything with you yet.
We
That's
got the
our fault.
vocals.
That's our fault.
We got the
I thought we're
vocals,
family in
Sean.
our
we-
dinner,
we
but
wanted to-
clearly we're not.
We wanted to protect the voice, but silly us. We should have filled the voice instead. And Mzansi, that's exactly what we are going to be doing. Obviously, Shay J is standing by. We need to be brave for this moment, because I think it's a song that epitomizes moments like this. When you're going through obstacles, these inevitable challenges, maybe we need to lend into voices like this and moments like this that allow us to overcome and go beyond.
It's true.
Perfect
I've
timing,
got a
right?
saying that I carry with me that says, do it scared.
Come
Because
on.
even if you are shaking in your boots, you got to show up anyway. And that to me is all about being brave. And Shay J, if he's giving me a, then I know for sure that I'm on the right track. So we're really excited to hear your song, to step up to the mic and make sure that you perform really well. Let's find out if we're good. Okay, let's get into your performance.
you're
Are you
ready?
ready?
Let's do it. I'm feeling brave.
Okay, let's be brave together. Shay J in the building, baby. Let's go.
Ever felt like you carry the world on your shoulders and nothing seems to be going your way? Happiness is something we take for granted, an emotion that can't be measured. Time alone can tell what the future may hold. You just gotta be patient, be brave and bold. And I've been there with my heart in my hands. I was searching for someone who could understand why life doesn't always seem to be going the way that we planned, but you just gotta be brave and turn a new page and start again. We all try to prepare for the unknown, but fate will show us which direction we should go. And someone told me not so long ago, if you believe it, then you'll receive it. Time alone can tell what the future may hold. You just gotta be patient, be brave and bold. And I've been there with my heart in my hands. I was searching that you can't. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't. And I've been there with my heart in my hands. I was searching for someone who could understand why life doesn't always seem to be going the way that we planned. But you just gotta be brave and turn a new page and start again. Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Bop, 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 bop. The Olympics are here. That's what's happening, Mzansi, as we celebrate Olympic Day right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And these celebrations are going to continue because they have more stories to highlight, which bring about the connection between sport, entertainment, and celebrity culture. And the who's who in the zoo are doing something.
That's right. So let's talk about another GOAT, Serena Williams. I love the fact that she's just absolutely dominated her space and, in fact, is making a return this year to the world of tennis. But beyond that, she has successfully transitioned into so many spaces, including entrepreneurship. So with all of the stacks that she's sitting on, because she's moneyed up as she should be, she's invested really beautifully into a range of businesses. So she supported spaces like the technology space, finance, education, and also health, which I think is so beautiful, and really contributed positively to make sure that these young entrepreneurs, these SMEs even, are on the right note and right foot when it comes to establishing themselves.
I think it's through lived experience.
That's right.
I think she's literally gone through this process, realized how many gaps there are, realized all the shortfalls, the lack of support and everything else, and being like, well, if no one's going to do it, I'm going to do it then. And this is literally what she's doing. She's got an opportunity to not only open doors, but keep them open for so many young girls, young athletes in general that are being inspired by her. So I love this.
Shout out to you. It also shows me that she's paying it forward in a beautiful way. And that's what we love to see, right? Don't just be like some billionaires and trillionaires that keep the money to yourself. We've got to spread it around so everybody's eating.
Don't get me started on that one.
And then she's also got a fashion brand called S, which of course is for Serena Williams. And we love to see it. She is a fashionista and she looks incredible. one of your favorite people.
Hey, the absolute favorite, my Jamaican brother.
Come on.
Usain Bolt, man. Yeah. This guy has been competing all his life, even when he's been off the track, and he has been for so many years. Being retired, hey man, he's just still been moving. Now, the sprint legend Usain Bolt remains one of the most recognizable sporting personalities on the planet. Why, Bill? He's also still got an unbeaten world record in both 100 and 200 meters. No one's come close, not even Noah Lyles. But from brand partnerships to charity work through the Usain Bolt Foundation, this man's been donating equipment, resources to schools, making public appearances, and he really just continues to capture attention and inspire fans around the world.
Isn't that beautiful?
And he's been doing work now for almost like decades, to be honest. It's crazy to think when he actually retired, because he's been so prominent and so present everywhere you look, events, sporting disciplines. He's paid it forward like no one else has.
I think it's so beautiful when you come from a background that you know needs you.
Yeah.
And then you're in a position to pour back into that. I mean, Jamaica, I'm sure, and the young athletes, young schoolgoers are in a much better position knowing that the Bolt Foundation has just contributed positively to their lives.
And he's proof of like humble beginnings doesn't define you.
No.
And what you able to do, especially coming from Jamaica. They have talent in that country, and he proved that to everybody. I think he's the reason why there are still so many Jamaicans out there dominating on that track to this day.
I love
and for everybody else that comes this way, keep that door open for everybody else and all the other generations. Because this is what it's about, that
also,
continuation.
don't you have a duty, right?
I think you do. When you get to that level, you do.
Come on.
You got to. You have
to.
Yeah.
Also, Viola Davis always said the only difference between people like the haves and have-nots is opportunity. It's not to say there's a lack of talent in Africa, in Jamaica. It's just the opportunity that needs to be presented. So if you can put the puzzles into place in order to make that happen, the next Usain Bolt is coming.
Hey, man.
It's coming.
We've got the next Usain Bolt right here on our shores. We're just going to nurture our incredible South African talent. Now, listen, we're going to keep it going with the whole theme of Olympians, seeing that we are celebrating Olympic Day. And look at Olympians that are turning to content creation.
Interesting.
Now, there's a growing number of Olympians who are also finding new audiences online. We're talking everything from podcasts, YouTube channels, Instagram, TikTok content. Athletes are giving fans unprecedented access to their lives beyond the competition, and something we've never had the opportunity to see before.
That's right. An up-close view of things like training routines, travel experiences, career highlights. I know LeBron James is on a really great podcast that my husband watches all the time, and it's really great to see the behind the scenes and their thoughts. What it takes to become Serena Williams, what it takes to become LeBron James, to sit down and really get into their minds. Simone Biles has also contributed in that stage. And yeah, you should check out the LeBron James one. I think you'd really enjoy it. It's like a barber setup, and it's just a bunch of men contributing to a conversation.
It's so cool.
It's incredible.
Because you know when they are competing as athletes, there's insight, but they don't give it forth because hey, I got some secrets, I got some tips, I've been training a certain way. Once they retire, they can do a tell-all. And it's so interesting to hear in hindsight, what were you going through in that moment? How did you overcome this challenge? How did you achieve that triple gold? It's such a cool opportunity to learn from these people and gain valuable insights that we can replicate in our own lives.
I love it, man. The digital space has really closed the divide between us, and we're here for it. So whether through their business, through entertainment, or even social media, it is very clear to see Olympic athletes continuing to make an impact long after the medals are around their necks or hanging somewhere in a cabinet. And now that is the entertainment news for today, and it is, of course, Olympic Day.
Olympic Day as we celebrate it, but we still got more to celebrate. Obviously, Shay J still in the building. We're going to put him to a test and see how his voiceover skills are. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting one, Zanzi. Don't go anywhere. The magic continues after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, you beautiful people. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And let me tell you, you've been sticking around. I know you're feeling good. We've had so much good conversation, so many inspirational moments, and it's time to just let loose, break the ice, and have some more fun. Why? Because Shay J is still in the building, of course. Now, today, we're going to be putting Shay J's presenting and voiceover skills to the test in a game that's all about range and transformation. Now, he's going to be reading a short 2-line piece, but for each round, he'll be thrown a completely different character or scenario. This face, I don't know if this is a ready face, excited face, or I am scared.
It's an I'm scared face. Like, let's be real.
Listen, Shay J, you can't fail this one as long as you just have fun, okay? That's the most important thing. So essentially what I'm going to do is tell you what sort of theme you have to say the following in, right? Cool. So the first one is the movie trailer narrator voice, and you've got to say the following: good morning and welcome. We've got something special planned today, and trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next. You think you can do that in a movie trailer narrator voice? Shay J, take it away.
Good morning and welcome. We've got something special planned today, and trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next.
All right, I'm sold. Give me the tickets to the movie. Sure. Nicely done, breaking the ice officially there.
Getting gigs here today.
No, that was good, that was good. Let's keep it going, okay? So the next one, it's a nature documentary narrator voice that I want from you, all right? You ready for this one? We've got it on the board. Take it away.
Everything seemed perfectly normal at first. Then something happened that nobody could have predicted.
I love it. I sensed a little bit of a David Attenborough there.
I was trying to channel that, but the UK, the British, Lizzie wasn't coming out.
We need to spend more time. We need more holidays in the UK, you say, Sean, all right?
There we go.
Listen, your performances, I feel like you're going to be performing all over the world. Next one, all right? This one is going to be a superhero before a battle. Right, so put your cloak on, right? Get your hero voice out. Let's see if we can say this one, yeah.
The moment had finally arrived. Months of preparation had all led to this one opportunity.
All right, I love this one. Okay, so we've just done this one. Now we've got number 4, a flight captain during turbulence, all right? Flight captain during turbulence. You ready?
Okay.
Let's go.
This was definitely not part of the plan, but sometimes the unexpected creates the greatest opportunities.
All right, I absolutely love this one. We've done the nature documentary narrator voice already, so I love that one, especially the David Attenborough that you brought through. I think that was still a winner. But this flight captain turbulence voice, it might be the winner there. We're going to carry on. Let's move to the next one. And for this one, we need a wrestling commentator narrator voice. All right, you ready? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. What you're about to witness is unlike anything you've seen before.
Was that it? I'm ready for the main event.
The winner?
That's the winner.
Okay.
I think we've got a new winner over there, the wrestling commentator voice. But listen, we're not stopping yet. We still got 2 more to get through. This
How
next
much am
one.
I getting paid for this?
we can talk about that afterwards. So I need an overdramatic soapy actor style for this one. Overdramatic soapy actor style. Okay. Let's go.
The situation is developing rapidly. We're monitoring events closely and we'll bring you updates as they happen. I needed a zoom. I think the camera guys are working with me. We need
I'm with you. The facial expressions, everything is absolute magic. We could improvise one. We can do our last one, right? We can make it like a breaking news anchor one. We can say something along the lines of like, the machine's not working. We need help. The situation will continue in just a bit. Maybe you can do that on camera 3. We can get a zoom in. Okay. You can go crazy with this one and really give us that that facial expression.
I'm gonna start there and finish over here.
Ooh, okay. We're gonna start. We're gonna go multicam here.
I need my script.
Let's go, Shay J. All right, let's go.
The coffee machine has stopped working. At this stage, nobody knows how long the situation will continue.
Oh, the zoom in, we nailed it. Shay J, you have been incredible. Thank you so much for joining us, for having fun and showing us that you clearly got more voices hiding in there, yeah?
It's the voices in the head.
Well, let's let the voices in the head out this morning. But listen, he's going to continue entertaining us because we love being inspired by his single, and we've got another one coming in just a bit. And before he performs, we're just going to give him a little breather. You've definitely earned it. You can work on that invoice for us.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we'll definitely be getting a whole lot more of Shay J in just a bit.
But for now, though, we are in the kitchen because we're making our final recipe when it comes to success or hot mess. Now, so far, we've had 2 out of 3. Let's see if we can make it a 3 out of 3 kind of day. I have a feeling that this is definitely going to go down super duper well. You can't go wrong with cheese and pastry and delicious toppings as well. So let's see how it goes exactly. We definitely are testing this mind-bending trend that challenges the rules by building a tart entirely backwards. We're taking honey, fruit, cheese straight onto the tray, slapping the puff pastry over it, and then trusting that the flip is going to go down super well. All right.
This is proper,
This is proper.
All right, let me just wash my hands once again because I was playing games out there earlier. Yeah, this is another treat and another show off, right? So I'm seeing it on the screen already.
Right. So we got to put the ingredients on here, take the pastry and flip it on top.
Okay, okay. Sounds...
You on brie or camembert, do you see?
Okay, how do I do this part,
I'm going to be a cheesy. You're going to do those 2, and I'm going to do these 2.
Okay.
I'm going to go according to the video. This is not what I was shown, but I'm going to go according to the video. Okay, so let me think about it. If you flip it, the tomato needs to be on top of the cheese, so tomato goes down first.
So everything's like reversed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working on the mind already.
Seasoning down.
Oh, yes.
Tomatoes.
This is so weird,
Isn't
actually.
it? Who came up with this?
I don't know, someone that was like, put their clothes on back to front, and then they were like, hey, you know what, let's just go with this.
This actually works,
Yeah, this actually works. This is a vibe.
Okay, just a little bit more seasoning.
Should I start the same on my side as well? What was first? I kind of missed that. Was it like, I think it was obviously definitely...
The oregano.
Oregano. We're going to watch this again for some inspiration.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
it's the flavorings.
They move fast, Chris. Flavorings first, then you got the cheese, and then, okay. I think we're good.
And then mine has a little bit of balsamic.
Yeah, you do.
I love balsamic vinegar. On tomatoes especially. Best thing ever.
I love just mixing it with a little bit of like olive oil and then just taking fresh bread, you dip it in there.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of here. It's
Get out of here.
So good. Okay, so I think there was an apple on my one.
Yeah, interesting to put apple and cheese together, but I can see that.
Have you ever had apple and cheese together? I don't think I have.
No, I'm even thinking about when we go for charcuterie boards. Is there apple on it?
I don't know.
Fig.
Oh, we're just changing the game up here.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how much apple. I'm not going to go crazy with it. And then next, I would assume is my...
The honey.
Honey? Not camembert?
Camembert.
Camembert and then honey? I don't know. Maybe. Let's go with you. Let's mix it up.
Let's mix it up.
So I'll do a little bit of honey, and then I'll put the camembert on. This is so interesting. Every recipe we've been making this morning, it kind of feels like I'm back in like art class.
Yes.
Arts and crafts are coming through right now in such a weird way, but a wonderful way, because we get to eat it.
Exactly, but also get creative in the kitchen, right?
Why not? And whoever did this got proper creative. And I think I'm here for it.
I'm here for it.
I'm going to double up on my camembert.
Yeah, you do that.
I really love this cheese, especially when you get the proper malt on.
Yeah.
It just adds a good creaminess to it.
It's one thing I miss, I won't lie. Pregnant people can't have...
What's that? What's it been like now that you had some restricted foods? What is it that
all
you can't eat?
my favorite foods.
I know raw food is big, obviously.
Yeah,
You
can't have sushi. Sushi is like on my death row.
What else?
I can't have medium steak because there's no other way to eat steak. I refuse.
You gotta have it well done now?
I refuse. I can't have cheeses like brie, camembert.
Oh no.
What else is there? Smoked salmon, biltong. I'm just dreaming about my first meal.
It's like all your favorite
Once this baby comes out, all of my favorite things.
The egg, I'm assuming, is obviously just to baste afterwards.
That's right, yes.
So this is pretty much like, I don't know, I'm gonna add a little bit more here. I think I want to get.
I think you should go in.
Extra volume. I'm gonna just sneak in some extra layers here. You know, it wasn't on the video, but I want to get some volume here.
This is
and I think the flavors are still gonna work so well.
I'm gonna season yours too.
Yeah, add a little bit more seasoning there. Thank you very much. Another one of camembert.
Nice.
And now I think we are ready. Now this thing is official.
Because if you look at the ratio of ingredients to, you could add more.
You could add more, and I want a proper filling on this one. So step one.
And then I was told to squeeze the edges down.
All right, so everything doesn't just like ooze out in the cracks. That makes sense. Again, Mzansi, obviously you can scan the QR code on your screens right now if you are wanting to replicate any of the 3 recipes that we brought you this morning. I think so far everything has been a success, bar this one, because we're about to find out.
We're going to find out.
But
So this goes in the oven after we've put our egg on it, just to make sure it's crispy.
All right.
And then we try it. So then this is the camembert. You can try that one, and then I'll try the real cheese.
Ooh, nice. Right, so I'm just going to kind of whisk this up just to kind of show you how you'd finish this off. Really easy. Grab a little painting. What do you call these things, actually?
A paintbrush.
I don't know if it's a brush or not, but we're just going to go with that for now. We don't know what the fancy term is. And it's a basting brush, I think. That's what it is. It's a basting brush. Come on, Ryo. And just like that, Aliris, we are done.
I'd love to see it. Okay.
Yeah.
There's the one. I'm just
So-
double checking this is the right one. It is.
Our final rendition of hot mess or a success.
Can you reach?
Yeah. I'm fine. I don't need a plate either.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see what it's
All
about.
right. Oh, this is too easy, man. I like it.
I like it a lot.
3, 2, 1. Is a success.
All the way.
And ours aren't even warm. Can you imagine this straight out of the oven? Zanji, it's like eating it's not a biscuit, it's not a sandwich, and it's not a croissant feel
It's
either.
like the top of the pie.
Yes.
You know
That's exactly what it is.
what
If you were the naughty bugger that took the top of the pie and then put the pastry or the fillings on top of it, this is what you would be celebrating right now.
Mine tastes like pizza, so it was always going to be a win for me. Scan that QR code, get involved. We've made how many recipes today?
3.
3 recipes.
A hat trick.
3 out of, I like that, a 3 out of 3 success. And Mzansi, you'd be amiss to try this. Please go ahead and add it to your repertoire. We'll see you after this break.
Oh, this is good.
I feel like we need to finish this, yeah.
I'm claiming dibs on this one as well.
Please do.
Oh, this is nice. Yum. This one's bitter.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, for the final time this morning, welcome back, Mzansi, on this Tuesday edition of your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, we have had a jam-packed 3 hours filled with so much inspiration as we celebrated movement on this Olympic Day. And we've had incredible guests too, young superstars that have really just risen to the occasion.
Fatima Sarr starting us off, of course, being that superstar and showcasing sports for life and also the impact that the coaches are creating
Beautiful.
for this space. I mean, I even got to train with Nosipiwa earlier and they put me through my paces.
That's
We all
right.
got to warm up, get the endorphins flowing, and a great warm up before we stretched as well.
I love that. And then Mitchell's Plains finest.
What a piece of inspiration, a dose of the good stuff. Lamicah just doing the most. We chatted to her previously on her provincial accolades. Now it's national accolades and national records. I'm telling you, this name is one you do not want to forget. She's going to be Olympian. It's done, it's dusted, and she's going to be winning medals, and I can't wait to interview her when she does, right?
I just love seeing Mitchell's Plains on the global map. That's going to happen very, very soon. So congratulations to Lamicah. And then from there, of course, we had the mom and daughter duo that joined us on the couch. It was so great to get into conversation with Alyssa as well as Hayley. That was really such a beautiful moment of our goalkeeper absolutely nailing and killing the game.
And I think a good reminder that we all, even if you are the greatest athlete in the world, we need support, we need our people, and we need community. And I think someone that gets all the support from Mzansi this morning is Shay J. He's gone through the most. We've put him on the spot, even tasting out his narrator voices, but the man has delivered, and it's one last opportunity for him to deliver to us and the rest of the world. Let's go, brother.
This one is called Let Me Be Me. It's my little anthem dedicated to Pride Month.
Life will always be life when you can never stop the tide. Won't you let me be me? Life is bursting with desire. There's no way to stop that fire. Won't you let me be me? I do what I wanna, say what I wanna, do what I wanna, feel when I wanna, do what I wanna, say what I wanna feel.
Feel Good production.